over to your place, Chase, because I was like watching a baby. I don't know if I
Could have
texted
brought
you.
the
I know
baby over.
well, I put something. I don't know if I texted. I did text, but I don't know if I sent it. It's probably still in my phone because I was talking to Boss Baby. So
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
oh, I saw you said I'm home, and I was like, why is he? What is he? What?
Is he actually expecting me to spend time with him?
No, I didn't know if you were. I don't know.
Give me
I
a
didn't
second,
know.
my mom's calling. I'll be right back.
I didn't know how suggestive he was being. Like, I'm home. I'm like,
yeah, you're just sitting. You look at your front door. It's like, no, it's not.
yeah, and I was very confused.
I'm home. Where's my dinner? And that and you.
Yeah, and so I got a little worried. Yo.
That's it. I am home. Oh, what does that mean, Chase? Are you okay?
Have you
Did your sister come back? Is she forcing a needle in you?
have you seen the thing that's been popping up of like the Twitter thing about the dude's neighbor who doesn't know good English?
All right,
No.
boys, I'm back.
It was a guy who like paid, who like his neighbor's like super elderly and English isn't his first language, so he's not good with tech, and he also doesn't know English very well. So when he went to like Walmart to get groceries, he forgot to pay and just started leaving. So his neighbor like paid for him and texted the guy, "I know what you did. There will be payback." With not like didn't introduce himself or anything.
There will be.
And then the guy was like super scared and he called the cops and they figured out who it was and he was just like, "Oh, I don't you
There
paid
will
me."
be payback.
I'm assuming he meant. I'm
going to pay you back.
I'm going to pay you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going. It's more like you're going to pay me back.
Yeah, and then
Probably.
and then the neighbor like invited him over for barbecue and the story is like wholesome through and through because the neighbor then handed him like the $60 that he paid for groceries, and then the neighbor took the $60 and put it right into the guy's right into like his savings fund jar that he had out.
That's cute.
Just like it just goes full circle of just like someone does something wholesome, then does another thing wholesome, then another wholesome thing, and I was like, "Oh, dude,
pay it forward."
Yeah, he paid it forward.
That is stuff. It's stuff like that puts a real smile on my face. That does sound real wholesome.
Yeah, I'll try and find it because it made me very happy.
It almost made that sounds like it almost made me as happy as Steve from Blue's Clues coming back on.
I saw that.
Oh, I cried.
Yeah, that's been.
We're still friends.
That's been everywhere.
The second
you're
he
still
said,
my
"I'm proud of
friend."
you," and it's like,
Right,
I love all the images there of like a guy in his dirty room, just like, "Thanks, Steve."
Thanks. I have Brendan. What were you saying before I left? You said you were confused.
Oh,
because
I didn't see your other message, and the only thing I saw was "I'm home," and I was like, what does he mean? He just says
Okay.
I'm home. That was the only text that was like the first text that I saw. There was no context or anything, and you just said I'm home, and I was just like, what is happening? Is he coming to get me?
Yeah, there was a thing where I had to like go to I had to go pick up the kid, Shay's kid. Wow, by the way, Shay's overdosing in a hotel room.
Good.
And,
Like, wait,
my-
like right at this current moment.
Like when we were out there.
Oh.
When we were driving to her place, Mom called her and she was all like, "Yo, Shay, did you just wake up?" And she's like, "Oh." And like, oh wait, you Brez probably didn't even hear that.
No, I heard.
But like, she was all like, "Shay, are you doing all right?" And she's like, and then she's all like, do you need me to call an EMT? She's like, and then she's like, "What?" And she's like, "I already called them."
Wow.
And then there was like a lot of stuff going on, and she wasn't even being able to understand what the fuck we were saying.
Yeah, clearly.
And then it was kind of funny. I know it was bad, but it was kind of funny watching Mom. She was talking to like one of the caseworkers, and she was all like, Yo, so should I call the like an EMT over to her hotel room?
Oh.
She's all like, yeah, I probably would. And then she's all like, all right, but let's talk about her baby first. And so then they talk about her baby for like 11 fucking minutes.
Oh, and then
While,
called
like, and
the
then
EMT.
I'm like, wow, you
You
guys
know-
took a long while.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. Deserved.
I mean,
You know, especially now that like mom's saying that she's probably really like
she's done this
act-
time. She's done
yeah,
with her.
she's actually like done. Like not just done with her, but like Shay also has a lot to do, and she's probably really fucked this time. And she's a
Oh,
know
you
a
don't
pathological
say.
liar. She's a pathological liar.
Mhm.
She has a baby in her stomach. She shouldn't be getting this.
Oh,
fucked up.
that's extra. This
terrible.
story just gets worse.
No, it just gets actually worse. She's like 2 or 3 months pregnant.
That's horrible.
It's fucking insane. And like it would like we've just been like on an absolute like
If you don't want any of
fucking-
this, I can end the stream and delete the VOD in like 2 seconds, too. So I can like, if you don't want any,
no,
like, I can,
no, it's fine.
I can
It's
I can
fine.
trash it before you even realize that it started.
No.
Anyways,
no.
let's move on to a lighter
Yeah,
note.
yeah. Let's move on to
Anyways.
enjoying ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's
Anyway.
do literally anything else.
Yeah, you know what, let's do the dice rolls. Let's do the D100s. You know what, Chase, you've been talking a lot of shit to me. I'm not liking the cut of your jib today, so you're gonna go first. You're my experiment. What I
Alright.
fucking roll.
It's a good day,
what-
Chase. So
He's
remember,
been
it's a good day.
You know what?
guys.
He's been rolling
It is-
high. He did say that.
It is a really good day, and he is rolling high. You know what? I think this is probably gonna be the first time I've ever used this number.
69.
69.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Absolutely. That's my final answer. 69.
This is the first time he's ever used it. It
Oh.
has to be right.
Well, Chase, do you wanna subtract 40 from that?
Okay.
69.
69.
96. I
Yeah.
want to go higher.
Alive.
Well, Chase, it was 29.
Oh, 29. Hey, that was close.
Was close. You're very
That's close.
close.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah, he was very close. He got the second number right.
All right, Matt.
Yeah.
Do
You
you,
did.
Matt, do
It
you
was a
want
1
to
in
go
10
now?
chance of getting the second number right.
Now that somebody's guessed, Matt, do you want to take their guess or
You know what?
you want to wait to the end to have multiple options?
No, I have to wait until Crystal goes.
Oh yeah, he needs to wait, and then you have 3 options, and then one of those options will be right. So right now he's got 29. He's got to wait for his A, B, and C answer.
That's right. That's
Alright,
right. That's
I
right.
guess I'll go next because I don't think I have an inspiration because I used it for Maul last time. So
I think you guys used up all your inspirations.
well,
All right, so rolling and alrighty, Brandon, what I get?
considering considering how hot is it outside right now? Let's see. What's
Well, how hot is it in
It
your
is
room?
94.
too hot.
It is really fucking hot.
So if it's 94 degrees outside, obviously the answer's got to be 94. Wait, but he doesn't live in Texas. Oh fuck, I should have chose a different. Well, I'm
I
already
mean, that you didn't say if that was your final answer.
well, I already
You
said.
can still change your answer.
I already said the number.
Okay.
I can't change it. No.
See, the thing I like is consistency. When the number goes up by regular margins, I think that's pretty consistent. Because the answer was 38.
Consistent.
Went up by 9.
Consistent.
Oh,
All right. Well, so you got 2 answers so far. You got 69
Dad's
and
calling.
94.
Yep.
All right, Crystal, your turn.
All right, let
All
me
right.
add it.
Rolling and all right. What I get?
All right, so if we're going based off of consistency, right? You had 29 and then you had 38. So that would mean like the next number should be around like 48-ish, right?
48,
Wait,
47.
If I was going off of consistency. But let's say I don't want to go off of consistency.
Let's just
because
say for a moment that the dice aren't consistent.
yeah, let's say for a moment the dice aren't actually consistent. You're leading us to a false conclusion here.
That could be the case.
In which case, I believe that the number that you have rolled
Mhm.
is 72.
Oh,
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Ah, Crystal. Ah, you were so close. You were so close to getting inspiration point. It was 61.
Damn it!
Oh,
If I
was
had
gonna
just
say,
chosen
if you just
Chase's
chosen
answer.
69, Crystal.
Oh,
Damn it!
you were so close.
Okay. Okay.
How could this have happened? All right. Well, Matt,
All
are
right.
you the chosen one to get the
Yeah.
answer? So you got 71, you got 72, you got 69,
69,
and you got
and
94.
90.
Could this roll that I'm about to roll right now be one of those?
Nope. Nope. Uh-huh. Yep.
Nope.
You rolled it?
But I did roll it.
Okay. Okay.
Were you ready? I
So-
mean, I can roll it again if you need.
Yeah, no, I need one more.
Oh,
Give
okay,
it-
okay.
give-
Now
give it
I'm
give it
rolling.
a hearty shake. Hearty.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a spicy one. Ooh, I could feel that one. Ooh, that one felt really good.
Oh,
Oh,
you-
that's not one of the numbers, unfortunately. But
Aw.
using a combination of the numbers will bring me to the true ending.
Oh, the true ending.
Uh-huh.
So a combination of 69, 72, and 94. What would that get you?
Well, you see, you have to be able to divide and multiply at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
which is very complicated. But roundabout answer, because I have to do some carrying, and I don't have the strength to carry right now, so it's probably gonna be 54.
Wait, how'd you combine all those
Yeah,
numbers?
how is
then
that a
divide-
combination of
How
any of
how
our
is that
numbers?
good? How is that? How did you get that from combining those numbers? That's
'Cause
That's
he
less.
did the first number, then he times that by the second number, then you divide it by the third number, and then you get it divided by 3 for the average.
you add them
Ah.
together, then you divide by what the
No,
total
no, 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 no,
numbers
no.
are.
No, you
No,
see,
no.
you see, like I said, you
Listen,
have
we're
to do
using
some.
Common Core math here.
You have to do some carrying, but I'm too tired to carry right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so then do it simply, and then do it simply. I'm throwing you a bone here.
That's not what we
okay.
do with significant numbers.
I'm sorry. I guess I can't I guess I don't understand this big brain arithmetic that is going on right now.
Fine. You know what? Okay. So we have 69, 72, and what was it? 94?
Yeah.
Okay.
You good, Chase?
I apologize. My Discord sometimes cuts out. So if I all of a sudden leave, I will come back. But it just that like my Discord's been really fucky as of late.
All right.
Okay. Actually doing weird math, but it is math.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing any averages or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
The number that I come up with. Let me double check. Fine. Okay. And it is 75. 75. Yeah. 75. Hmm.
Alright, I'm back.
So, Matt, do you like 2 inspiration points?
Did I get it on the fucking nose?
Wait,
It's
what?
75!
What did what happened? I just got back.
Matt did math and he got the exact number!
No.
Impossible. He cheated.
It was see what was happening was it landed on 75. I'm like, you know what? What are the averages of all the numbers? And then you divide it, and it was 78. And that's what I thought you were going for. I thought you were just gonna add the numbers, then divide by 3, and I was like, oh, 78. But you actually, and then you did that other stupid thing that I didn't understand because I'm too stupid. And then you actually got the right answer.
Now you see what I actually did. It's fucking weird. But I took the second number and I added them all up together. So 9 plus 2 plus 4, that gave me 5. So then I took the 1. And then I took 9 minus 7 plus 6 minus 1.
Wait, but why? But that would just what?
To get me 75.
That wait,
Wait, 9. Wait. 9 minus 7 plus 6 just got you back up to 9, and then minus 1 would be 8.
No, 9 minus 7 is 2. Plus 6 is 8. Minus 1 is 7.
My brain's melting. You can't.
Mhm.
God damn it, Dad's calling me again.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm floored. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. The power of math has never failed me, except for it always has.
Except for this exact moment.
The only
Oh
place
my
where
God.
it matters. D
Yeah.
and D.
Yeah.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'll do what I did before and just guess out a roll. Now you know what? Hold on. So you know what? Let's see. So you just added up all the other you just added up all the numbers together.
I did
all the
weird
second
adding and
numbers.
subtraction. Yeah, the
know what?
second
Yeah,
numbers,
yeah.
I added it all up.
You know what? Let me try that. Let me try that. I'm gonna come up with a number based off what you did.
Mhm.
And then we're gonna try that. So the first
Okay.
one, 69. The next one was 94.
69, 94, 72, and then 75 are all 4 of the numbers.
All right. So if you added those numbers up,
Alright, I'm back.
that would be
Again.
0 and a 2.
What? Are we still mathing in here, please? I can't like actually do problems at this point.
Brandon, it's okay. Don't worry.
You know what? Going based off that math, I'm
You
gonna
know,
say
I'm gonna guess because the weird math that I did again. The next number you roll is 30.
that was exactly what I was about to say.
Hmm.
Whoa! Oh, the math! We figured it out!
Or
Matt, you cracked the code!
How did
I
you do
have
it?
done it! My
Whoa!
math! I have
Wow.
done it!
This is bullshit.
I have done it! I have figured it out!
For the first time in forever, Angelina has an inspiration point.
Ah.
I'm happy
Wow.
for her.
Oh my lord. All right, guys. I think we gotta call the session. I don't think
Yeah,
we're
well,
gonna, I don't
yeah,
think we're
that
gonna
was,
get that.
Yeah.
We're not gonna top
Yeah,
that.
20 minutes
Good.
in. Yeah, that was pretty
Our
good.
luck has run out.
Good
We're gonna
session,
be rolling at
everyone.
ones the whole session.
Oh,
Dude.
don't worry about it.
Well, let me prime the rolls. Let me,
Also, Isaiah,
with my
I
Mhm.
let
think
me
you've
prime
heard of
them.
this. I think you've heard of this, but have you heard of the Arcadum business?
I have. It is disgusting.
It
And
is something.
absolutely abhorrent, and
Wait, what?
also funny. Also really funny too.
What arcade?
That they
The Tomato Gaming in their group thing, or?
Yep.
Yep.
No,
The-
well, the DM of their group.
Oh.
the DM's a douchebag.
Mmm.
Yeah. And
That's not
also, and also, he literally did a rant where it amounted to he doesn't play Among Us because he's too smart for other people.
Ah, shit. Well, I mean,
Bogus.
that's a real Among Us energy.
He actually
It
doesn't
really
play
is.
Among Us because he's really sus.
He's
He's
just
always been the imposter.
What?
Alrighty. Well,
I'll have to
We-
I'll have to look at that later.
yeah, well, we could do it after the session. I'll
Mhm.
watch it with you, but it's some shit. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started.
Why do I hear crickets? Oh. I had to take my headphones off. I thought I was hearing noises.
You thought it was nighttime already?
Didn't know what time it is. I've been busy.
Alright. So, when last we left our wanderers, Dolkin the Minotaur Ranger, Vashana the Kalashtar Sorcerer, Hank the Dwarf Rogue, and Estelar the Shifter Druid, the party had decided to assist the mayor of Elton Village with finding his lost son, Joseph Elton, who had been missing since before the party's arrival, heading out to tail behind the search party that had gone out earlier that day. Unfortunately, the party had come across the search party in a smoldering patch of earth, with Mayor Elton's eldest son, Alexander, having survived whatever blast had taken them out and warned the party of a creature riding a large white beast. Tracking down the culprit, the party was led to a cave opening in the earth. Taunted by magical voices and threatened with traps, deceptions, and yetis throughout their exploration of the underground tunnels. The party eventually made their way through the trap-infested cavern to a large makeshift laboratory, and a bugbear, disguised as Joseph, hiding in the corner trying to spring a surprise on the party. Undeceived by the trickster, he employed 2 tormented winterwolves under his control onto the party and attacked, but our wanderers proved to be too much for him to handle. Knocking out the wolves and putting a slow but painful death onto the bugbear, the party found Joseph badly beaten and healed him, who then informed the party of his odd relationship with the 2 winterwolves, who, upon regaining consciousness, were thankful to the party for saving both them and Joseph, and offered to carry the party back to Elton Village. Now we return to the party as night has fallen.
And we convince them to maybe take refuge because of Vishana's nat 20. I remember that.
Well, 21. It wasn't with advantage.
All right.
Actually, it was still with disadvantage. She just got really good. But yes, so as stated before in the last session that we had, there was a fairly long walk up a slanted slope heading up towards the surface of the underground tunnels, leading into what is actually the mountains. With how far in you guys went underground and how far out you went, actually managed to get to the mountains underground. And through this cave, you all look up and see that night has fallen. You hear the crickets and bugs chirping in the background. You see fireflies buzzing in a meadow that you all have come across, and after such a very bad battle that you guys came out pretty bruised from, it's very nice to see such a very lovely scene with the stars above you, the white peaks of the mountains above you as well. Just a very quiet, nice night.
From the when like looking at the entrance of the cave, is it does it look obscured, like hard to find from like just like a cursory glance, or?
It is kind of. It is more in a more hidden area, kind of like in a way to explain, if you were looking at the mountains, this cave entrance would be on like a wall facing the mountainside, concealing the tunnel from people who would be looking at the mountain.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's where they come out of and start making their way to Elton Village, not needing to be told. They seem to know the way very well. For you remember, Rakshu and Vishna, the 2 winter wolves that everyone is riding on top of. If I remember, Rakshu had Angelina, Vishana, and Joseph, and Vishnu was carrying Hank, Dolkin, and Estelar.
Jesus. Poor wolf.
They're big wolves.
These are big boys.
They're big. They're bigger
Carrying
than they're
the
bigger than
actual
horses.
heaviest ones.
No.
Well, they are bigger than horses, but they are a little tired, but they do still seem to have the strength to at least do this favor for you all for saving them.
Can Dolkin ask to get off of the Vishna real quick?
Yeah, Vishnu.
Vishnu.
Yeah. You just give her a pat and let her know that you want to be put down, and Rakshu, or no, it is Vishna. Sorry, my bad. Rakshu stops when Vishna stops, and she kneels down and lets you off.
Dolkin's just gonna get off because he's gonna go towards the cave entrance, and this probably isn't as meaningful, but he's gonna take his axe and he's gonna find like a softer like rock on the like that he could like etch something into.
Yeah, you find smaller rocks and pebbles on the ground
Mhm.
around the mountain.
Yeah, and
Not hard.
he wants to etch in gnome, and he wants to put bad home traps inside.
Oh,
Because you know most people aren't gonna go in, but people that are used to being underground will probably come to this place. So he wants to alert anybody.
I imagine you just like put it like on the rock wall.
Yeah.
And just have like an arrow pointing to where the hidden tunnel face is.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
he's gonna do that just in case.
Yeah, you do that. Not hard, though. No one else in the party can read that aside from you.
Mm-hmm.
So that does also depend if someone comes by here and knows Gnomish.
Yeah, for what Dulkin's thinking is just like I don't think most humans are gonna see super dark cave and be like I'm gonna explore. But for like somebody that is used to being underground and enjoys these environments, will be like I'll look around. And so like the only people he knows that are really like that are gnomes and any other like underdark beings. So that's why he's writing it in
Fair.
Gnomish.
Fair enough. Sorry, I got some in my throat.
Yeah.
Trying to clear it out a lot, but
yeah. Me.
yeah. And when they do, all right, Chase.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Good one, Chase.
Your penalty for Hank being too hung is that he's now 10 feet slower.
Negative one inspiration points.
You owe me inspiration now.
Yeah. And the Rakshu and Vishna don't really know what you're doing, but they decide to just wait for you. And Vishna just stays kneeled on the ground waiting until you come back.
Yeah. Dolkovich comes back and he climbs on. And he's like, "Oh, thanks, I appreciate that." I just had to tell anybody else that, well, at least I just had to tell other people that might, want to, go ahead and hang out in that cave that it might be a bad idea.
Home has been tainted. New one we must find.
You used to live in there?
Yes. Then creature invade, torment us.
Oh, well, that sucks even more. Oh, that's pretty sad that they're like now driven out of their home.
Yeah, it kind of does blow.
Yeah. As you climb back on her back and the two winter wolves start walking again, she continues talking. It's like,
a creature has passed, and we are saved. We thank you again.
It wasn't that really big of a deal. Like you would have done it for us if we were in trouble. Actually, oh fuck, I'm trying to remember if
Tolkien wouldn't say fuck.
No. I'm
Tolkien
trying to.
wouldn't say fuck.
No, he wouldn't. I'm trying to remember because when we met the dragon, I know I wrote its name down. I just have to find it. Didn't he say that there was another winter wolf in like his his domain as well?
He did indeed,
Oh.
but I imagine we're quite far from there.
you are very far from where that is. That's like a week's
Yeah.
travel by, or more than a week's travel by foot to the.
I wouldn't
to the other
imagine that they
side.
would know that particular winter wolf.
Well, that's why Dulkin was gonna ask, just in case they did. And Dulkin will just be like, "Hey, you guys don't happen to know like any other winter wolf, right? Like, let's say like a lot farther from here."
Vishna looks to you, then Rakshu turns his head and speaks very slowly, like they have been. It's like, our kind hunted, we are few there are.
Sorry to hear that.
Only we know.
I have good news for you. Well, I guess it's good news. So there's we actually we didn't meet him, but there is another. We were told of another winter wolf in the I gotta find the forest name.
I wrote it down. Although the only thing that he called it was my forest.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember. That's why I'm trying to find his name.
Hevnoin.
Hethnoin, that's what it is.
Hevnoin.
Evnoin. That was the dragon's
Yeah,
name.
dragon's name.
Yeah. Oh, right there. Hevnoin, the dragon forest is what I named it.
My forest is what I have
Yeah,
written down next to Hevnoin.
My forest. That's a pretty bad name for a
Yeah,
forest.
it's a bad name for forest.
And then again, he was also doing that when he was taunting you.
And so Dalkin will say, when we were in a place near the capital near here, and well, we met a cool dragon, and he talked about how there was another winter wolf living in his land. So in case
I
you
wrote
ever,
that down. It's Yangra.
well, sorry, I didn't
That's
write
what
that.
I have written down is Yangra. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it is the spelling that I have.
Yongra.
Yangra, there you go.
Yongra.
Was it the name of the winter wolf?
Yeah.
That was the
Give us a
name. That
name?
yep. That was the name. Yeah, Hevnoin gave you that name.
I did write it down.
And then he'll be like, and his name was Yongra. So in case you ever want to like
What?
meet or like hit him up, say hi.
Let me do a quick roll for these two.
Dalkin, roll intimidation.
It's a 14 for one of them, and oh geez, they both know who that is. When you say the name Yongra, both their ears perk up, and they both kind of stop and look to each other. And when you say that name, they both speaks like Yongra, and then they start speaking to each other. So just so you know, who knows giant?
I know giant.
I do not.
I
I
also don't.
So the only ones, I assume Vashana does not know giant either.
Nope.
All right. So the only one who do know these is Angelina and Estelar. As these two, when they hear the name, immediately start speaking in giant. So to everyone else, they kind of speak in a very odd, almost dwarvish-like language, but not entirely. Hank, at first you're like, oh, they're speaking dwarvish, but then like you hear words that kind of equate to their bear or rock mountain bears. Like that's not right.
Yeah.
But
Like, wait a minute.
yeah, but it's just like Usvarkir Rasiagra. And for Angelina and Eslar, the two of you hear that these winter wolves say, "He survived the extinction. That is
Oh.
surprising. I thought we were the only ones. It seems we have not traveled these lands enough. Indeed, perhaps there are more of us. Perhaps it is time that we leave this area and go traveling. But the humans, if these people are anything to know of, they might not be as bad as they used to be."
Dalkin's sitting there scratching his head like they're burping. Dalkin's just like, I don't.
Yeah. Hank is like, I mean, if Dolky looks over to Hank's gonna like shrug his shoulders.
Dalkin's just like, man, they're real gassy.
Yeah. Yeah, it really like sounds like they're speaking a lot of gibberish.
And then once they finish talking, Rakshu turns his head and is like, "We do know this one.
Oh.
We assumed he was dead." Yep. Yongra. He was a younger member of our original pack.
So there were. How many more of you were there? Well, in your pack.
I'd imagine a lot.
Dozens, though that was many centuries ago.
How long do these things
Yeah,
live?
How long do you guys?
Century.
Yeah, how long do you guys live?
As long as giants do.
Ooh.
How long do
Yeah,
giants live?
Dulkin is still like,
Y-
the only giants
Yeah.
we met were all skeletons.
That's because the giants no longer live.
Is what happened to Jopax the same thing that happened to those giants?
Long time ago, did they stop walking. And as a result, we fled to live.
And the two keep walking as they talk.
I would hope so. And like when they're done speaking their part, Dulkin will just pipe up and he'll be like, "Well, if ever you guys need to go to a cool forest that has a bunch of ice toads, if ever you get hungry, and you decide that you hear a very loud dragon start screaming, call him Hevnoeen. At least if you have his name, he might be cool. And say that say that you know a druid, and say that you know a cool dwarf, and then say you know a big minotaur. I think he'll get it. And a spider. Sorry, Angelina, you weren't here. Or Vishal.
Found
yeah,
them too.
yeah, Angela's like, that's fine. I don't think I want to meet that dragon. But
I'd still like to meet him eventually, but that I can wait.
Oh,
That's
goddamn
a
it, me.
sweetheart. This is a pushover.
if you say so. But then Angelina just kind of sits and she starts opening her book and starts writing down some notes in it. Seems very perplexed by the current situation. Because you at least would have noticed Vashana that she seemed to understand what the wolves were saying. She seemed to be very intently listening to them.
Yeah, no, I was gonna bug her about it later.
Yeah, and Joseph, while on Rakshu, actually turns around and looks to all of you while the wolves are walking. He's like, "Well, I guess I could tell you guys a story about what they told me, at least what I was able to piece together, and maybe tell you how I met them. I didn't
Sure.
really do that last time.
Sure, if that's what you want to do.
Well, when I was really little, a couple years ago, I
Oh, you're
went.
still very little. Ha ha.
Oh,
What's a fun fact?
I'm not that small.
Yes, you're very,
He's
very
actually
brave and very bold for your age.
he's actually probably like Hank's height.
Yeah.
You're very small.
No, he's a little shorter than you. He's like
yeah.
he's at least like 4 foot. It's like still
alright.
very short. But
4'5".
yeah, and still he's got kid muscle too. He's not he ain't impressive at all. He's a
Little
kid.
tiny man.
Little tiny man. But he kind of just sits there and starts talking. He's like, "Well, I like to play in these woods a lot, and when I was really little, I went a little too far, and my dad was really mad at me, and I got scared because I got lost, and there were these really weird things that like came out. They looked like fuzzy little things that were almost like wolves, but kind of weren't. I don't know what they were. They were ugly too, and they really smelled bad too, but they were gonna try and eat me, and then these two came out of nowhere and they saved me." And he gives a pat to Rockshoe's back.
They were
And
like wolves, but dire.
and smelled bad and were really ugly.
Mm.
Wonder what kind of creatures have things like that.
Maybe a ward?
Alright,
Nah, couldn't be. Couldn't
Nah,
be.
it couldn't be.
No.
But
Alright, what did I miss?
Joseph's just explaining how he met Rakshu and Vishna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
It's
you.
like, and when they saved me, I was also really scared of them, but they seem to not really want to interact with me.
Interact.
Okay.
Okay.
He kind of like picks up his hands like and like on his fingers like
Mhm.
interact.
Grammar's important.
Intact.
They didn't want to they didn't want to subtract me, but it's like, and I thought these two were gonna eat me, but I guess they saw me as maybe not worth their time or not a threat. But
Not a meanie.
when they were about to leave, Vishna actually, well, she kind of came up to me and actually grabbed me by my shirt with her mouth, and she carried me back to town. And then when I looked back to try and thank her, she was gone.
Wow.
And after that, I kind of kept going into the woods to try and meet them. And they were trying to be really scary for a long time, like growling at me and y- m- bristling their fur all the time to try and go away. But I'm brave, and I wanted to show them I was brave too. And I'd never seen wolves like these before, so it was like, I was just thinking like, what are these guys? Why'd they save me? And they they've been alive for a really long time. Once I got to know them, they told me how they were around when when the giants were, before they said the giants all stopped walking a long time ago. They I don't think they're very. Yeah, then he kind of like turns to you, kind of turns to you, Vashana. Is like, I don't think they're that good with numbers.
Numbers are a very human concept.
And
Will the if how long will it take for us to get to the thing? Should we set up camp? Like is that
they seem to be walking right now. You could
okay.
probably sleep. You could probably sleep on their backs if you really need to, or just take short rests. But they seem to not be stopping, and from how fast they're going, it's probably going to take them a couple hours to get back.
Okay.
All right.
But Angelina does turn on the winter wolf Raksha, and turn to everyone. It's like, if these things have been alive since the giants perished, that would mean they're at least over. As far as I know, the last recorded sightings of giants were at least 800, 900 years ago.
Angelina, it's not very nice to make fun of people for how old they are. Mom always said never to ask a woman her age.
Angelina just gives you just like a raised eyebrow
And Dalkeen smiles at her.
and just slowly turns her page.
Your mother told you a valuable lesson, Carol.
I'm glad she raised you with some respect.
I'll give Angelina the
Which-
eyeballs. Come on, you know better.
Angelina, I'm disappointed.
Angelina.
Anyways, my point I was trying to make, I've been very speculative and trying to be as knowledgeable as I can on giants, considering, well, no one's ever seen another one before, and they've gone, well, as far as we know, pretty much extinct. Well, they must have a lot of secrets and knowledge, and obviously from that cavern we saw, they definitely had a lot that they knew about.
They seem to be very smart, at least, and they're very good builders.
Yeah.
Well-
I think now would probably be a good time. Everyone, go ahead and roll me history checks.
Okay.
To
It's my
see
best
Here I
time.
go with history.
exactly what you know about.
I'm proficient
giants.
in that. Uh-oh. Okay, never
Here I
mind.
go.
It's my
History.
best stat.
Okay, Vashana, you've never really fucking cared about giants in all.
Yeah,
in all
no, I
honesty.
don't give a shit.
A lot of stuff
Giants
has
have
been.
nothing to do with the
A
elves.
lot of stuff has been primordial stuff that you've, especially with your magic, that you focused a lot on.
Dolkin and Hank, big giant boys.
Yeah, Dolkin, Eslar, and Hank. Eslar, you especially. It seems from what you know, the Silver Claws seem to have some very old rooted history with giants, which is why you know the language, because your father taught the giant language to you when you were young. Because funny enough, there are almost like, I guess, like Stonehenge would be a proper word for it. Almost like Stonehenge, like giant ruins actually inside the Silverclaw forest.
Have a Stonehenge in my forest?
Not exactly, but there are like giant rock formations. From what your father assumes was probably maybe a ceremonial grounds of some kinds, but was not able to piece anything together. But yeah, and the three of you know that giants from history were said to be on par with the gods. At least to have some level of authority, where a group of giants, if they ever wanted to, could have some access to the divine planes. Because from what you know, they are beings that were split from a Titan god that was felled several millennia ago, and were split into the giants. The name of that god is unfamiliar to any of you. You're unsure if records of that god's name even have any records at all. But giants had small bits of divinity with them, so they were said to be feared by both gods and devils alike, because they could be on par.
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
Though one giant could not kill a god, a group of them would have no problem.
So whoever wiped out the giants are pretty poggers.
Mm-hmm.
Probably really fucking strong.
Well,
I bet their name would be hard to pronounce.
Well, I mean, you got two wolves that were apparently alive when they
What about
died.
Dimitri?
What would they know, Isaiah? They're wolves.
You're
They
right.
don't pay attention.
You know what? But I guess to get the lore drop.
No, that's fine. You guys arrive in town.
They drop you off and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you guys are
You know,
back
if
in
you're gonna,
Azrael.
if you're gonna sass me,
Well, Dolkin will pipe up, and he'll definitely ask them like what they knew, like when they were around during the Giants' time, like what they did when they were like still alive during the time of the Giants, or what they remember during that time, or if there was any religious figure that they know the Giants worship.
let's go. Well, you can go ahead and if you want to ask them. In
Okay,
character.
yeah. Dolkin will be like, so did you or any of the Giants you guys know pray to anybody in particular?
Vishna turns red. It's like, pray we do not. Gods the giants despised.
Oh.
Said bastard children giants were to gods.
Okay.
I think didn't we get that letter in the talked about them hating a certain god.
There was like a stone tablet in
Yeah,
like
and it talked
the
about them hating like the sun god.
yeah,
the
it
soul
did.
or
Yes.
something.
In the giant graveyard.
Yep. Sur, the god of the sun.
Sure. Sorry, man. I'm watching Fire Force.
Of course. And then Dalkin would say like, "What does the name does that one ring a bell? Because we actually found a stone tablet in one of the places that was owned by the giants. Talked about really not liking them.
When you mention, when you say Sur, the two wolves look to one another and just stare at each other for a bit as they're walking forward before staring forward. It's like,
The name we do know. Hated. Our giants did.
Okay. Alright.
Do you
Damned
Well,
with a damned with a curse he gave.
Oh,
Is
I'm gonna assume
what-
you don't know what
That's
the
a
curse is.
curse.
Horn.
Oh,
E.
Ah,
a horn.
is
Horn?
that
Horn.
Naked women? What?
DK horn. Maybe.
And then Dalkin kind of like then like he then turns and looks at everyone. And he's just like, oh no, oh they're talking about the actual horn.
Oh, the horn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the horn.
That-
They're talking about the horn. Yeah, that's horn. That's horn.
What are they saying about the horn? They're not talking about that one guy who sucked it, right?
Remember the one guy who sucked the horn? What an idiot.
Yeah, what a goober.
God, it's been so long since we've even been near the fucking horn. I forgot about it.
well,
Yeah.
the one you guys were just at was a giant claw. These ones are talking about the horn, a horn in particular.
Oh, not the one that Hank.
Wait, the
Not the one that
Dreaded
Hank
King,
sucked.
the Dreaded King isn't a horn? The
Well, he's
Dreaded
got-
King thing that we... Okay.
Got many parts, Chase. I assume he's got many
He
horns.
doesn't just have one horn.
No, I know, but alright. I
Yeah.
was just saying, like, it's not the horn that they're talking about.
No, not yours.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, that makes Dalkin kind of seem like he knew more than he did. I thought we were talking about the one Chase sucked on.
Well, I mean, wouldn't know they sucked on it, but
He's just like, well, well, Dalkin's gotta tell him. Oh, my buddy Hank here actually sucked on one of the horns.
they both stop. And they and Rakshu just looks at you, Hank, and then he just blinks and then looks to Vishna and then starts speaking in giant again, and just like,
Bold. You called that one bold. I'm thinking foolish as well.
and only Angelina and Estelar hear that.
Yeah, sometimes the same thing.
And then, like, would I even know who knows what they're talking about? Would I even know who knows Giant?
Well, yeah, you would, because Angelina and Estelar could read the scriptures on the cave that you guys first went into. They were able to read the giant scripture.
Vishana isn't an elf, right? She was just raised by elves.
No,
Yes. No.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
Kalashtar.
Oh, God. Schizo. What are they say? What are they saying about
Well,
me?
he's-
Angelina and
It's
Estelar.
Angelina and Estelar.
Oh, Angelina. Schizo. What are they saying about me? No. Bookworm. Bookworm. What are they saying about me? I know they're saying something about me. They wouldn't be saying it. They would. I know they're saying something.
They're saying that's very brave and valiant of you to do something some people would consider
Heroic.
insane. They're saying that you've got a very bold and valiant soul.
Well, I mean,
Angie, you can stop fucking lying to him.
I would say I would say I'm pretty brave and valiant and
Then Anthony just whispers, "I think it's working though."
I mean,
He's flexing, kissing his muscles.
What can I say?
yeah.
It takes courage to suck
would
the
be
heart.
Hank wouldn't be focusing on Angelina. He'd like flex a little bit, look at his muscles, like yeah, I'd say it's pretty brave. Oh,
Yes, very much so.
somebody with these pythons.
why?
Then the two wolves keep walking.
And we also saw a claw that was, well, it was taken from us, but there was we also went to like remember when he said that we've met a bunch of giants but they were all skeletons? We went to like one of the places that they like lived in, and there was a big claw there that was like making some like goopy stuff that turned them all into bones. I don't know if this makes any sense.
Rakshu actually turns to you, and he looks to you and stops when you say like tar. That word seems to strike with him. Vishna seems to not be understanding, but he says,
You speak of the ink from the abyss.
That's a good word for it. Ink
Did you
from
know
the-
it's hot?
know of it?
Yeah, I'll
That
take
is-
out a vial because I have a vial of it, and I'll show it to them.
Yeah, what that guys know
so
about
when
this?
when you pull out that vial, Rakshu immediately jumps back away from Vishna, and he gets down on all fours, and his eyes dilate, and he immediately starts growling.
Is he not on
No,
all fours?
I'll put it away. I'll put it away.
Is he?
No,
is
he meant
not
he gets
always-
he gets lowered to the
Gets
ground in like a
lowered, okay.
striking position.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Vishna looks very confused, and then like starts like whipping her head back, like what?
And then she sees the ink. She's like, oh shit!
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah. Joseph immediately just starts like gets down and starts just like petting the sides of Rakshu's hands. Like, no, Rakshu, it's okay. Don't, you're fine. You're fine.
Apologies. I've
We were just trying to confirm if it was the same thing, you know?
That is
we-
what killed the giants.
I'm glad we
the
could.
tall stuff.
Not that. What comes out of it?
What?
it's from the abyss, right?
Yeah, but the abyss doesn't come out of the ink. What comes
The
out of the
thing-
ink?
The things in the abyss can very well come out of it.
If you guys want to roll me a quick intelligence check.
Okay.
No, intelligence is my
It is
best
my best
stat,
stat, so
Isaiah.
yeah.
Also, my best stat. Oh!
Okay. I mean, this is if you need a reminder of what happened, but Eslar, you know very well when you were leaving that temple in the mountain, lots of demonic creatures started coming out of that ink, out of that tar, and chasing you.
Dalkin and Hank were
Still
busy
has these
dying.
things actually.
Well, we were gonna give it to the head scientist guy and see if he
Oh
could, like,
yeah. We'll talk to Cromwell about that.
That's the only reason we still have it.
So
Mm.
Or else we would have
put
turned it into a poison by now.
You did put it away, right?
I did put it away.
Yeah. Well, when you put it away, Rakshu kind of settles down and gets back up and shakes his head and just kind of stands there for a minute before continuing forward. And it's like,
So you have been to our graveyard.
We did go down there. Yes.
And there are no survivors of giants.
Tolkien's gonna shake his head very
None
like
that we could
solemnly.
see.
It didn't
None
look
that we
like
could
it.
see. Ugh.
Unfortunate.
Very.
We know very little of what that ink is. All we know is that the creatures of the abyss rise from it, and the curses that the gods placed on this world eventually leak and decay.
That doesn't sound poggers.
Not very pog at all.
Not very
We
poggers at
know.
all.
We know because we saw it happen.
Okay.
Sorry you had to witness that. It must be horrifying watching your family members and friends die before you.
It is inevitable.
Do you
These
think
curse. It is inevitable. These curses will not stay trapped for long.
do you think there's a way that we could stop that happening?
If the giants did not know, then neither do I.
Tolkien's gonna put on his thinking cap.
It's
Sherlock
like,
Holmes cap.
we should
Mhm.
get like an actual hat.
Yeah,
Should get,
ju-
like,
A
an
little
actual-
smoking pipe.
Yeah.
Vishana
gra-
will pipe up.
He grabs a raccoon off a tree and puts it on his head.
Vishana will pipe up and be like, we should not worry about this for the time being until we understand what the tar is a little bit better. We should have Cromwell look into it, and then we can figure out something to do from there.
Tolkien likes this idea because it means
Alright.
less thinking for him. He takes off his thinking
Takes off
cap.
the thinking cap. Because
Yeah.
that is not what Tolkien does.
Vishana kind of laughs at Dolkien and just goes, you know, it's a lot easier to fight when you know what you're dealing with.
I'd prefer if we didn't have to fight.
I'd prefer not knowing, finding out. That's the fun.
You mean like the time where you got absolutely obliterated by something that we had no idea what was coming?
Look, that was a fluke.
Joseph seems to be laughing. Yeah, hearing you guys' banter. Hey, what were your guys' names again?
Oh, I'm Tolkien. That's Hank. Say hi, Hank.
Hello.
That right over there, he's gonna point towards that. So he's like, well, that one's SLR. Say hi, SLR. That one over there, he's gonna point towards Angelina. Like, that's Angie. You can call her Angelina for short.
Hello.
And he's gonna point towards Vishana. He's like, and that's Vishana. She's got two people in her head.
I don't have two people in my head.
She's got her.
I only have one person in my head.
Well, she's got her in her head, and then her, and then oh, I don't remember if I ever wrote down the name of
Keel.
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 Like, and
It-
she's got someone in her brain. His name is Keel. If you want to say hi to him.
Keel can't talk.
Well, you can say hi for him, right?
Yes, but he only speaks in my dreams, and even then he doesn't speak. He just gives me visions. But
Wait,
I
you
find
don't speak while you're awake?
no, he's not allowed to speak. He can't speak. to
Not
me until I
allowed.
dream.
He's not
It's
allowed
not
to
allowed.
speak.
You just
It's
get the most you get are emotions whenever Keel wants to pop up.
I thought you were gonna say emotes.
Oh my
Yeah.
He just
You
leaves
get
the emotes in the chat. He leaves a pog every so often.
He says cap whenever Rashana's lying.
Frog champ.
Resident sleeper when Hank's around.
No,
He loves to spam Pepe's.
Yeah.
oh, now he's pissed.
Wow.
He's baby raging.
Yeah. Komodo hype.
And then and then Dalton would be like, well, you gotta say hi, Angelina. Say hi to him.
I did.
No. I said Angelina said hi to you. She didn't say hi. She just said she's not two people in her own brain.
And I think you mean Vishana there, Duncan.
What?
And I did say hi.
Oh, my brain is melting. I got two people in my brain.
But, as you guys are walking, Joseph is like, so you guys sound like you've gone on a lot of ventures. And it seems like you guys know what Raksha and Vishna have gone through. Do you mind it? If you guys have any stories, can you tell them to me?
Dalkin will smile and he'll start rubbing his hands and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, what do you want to hear? You want to hear about the time?"
Vishana immediately just puts her hand in her face.
But do you want to hear about? I did tell this story before, but do you want to hear about the time and then he points to like his broken, his messed up points. He's like, you want me to tell you about the time I got my horn broken?
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
really
so,
cool.
So you have a brother back home, and I imagine you guys fight sometimes, right? You guys like get on each other's nerves, because this is what siblings do. Well, me and my
my big brother's a butthead sometimes.
Yeah, my big sister, and he's gonna be like, well, she's a gnome, and man, she would really get on my nerves sometimes. And one time, mom made cookies, and she ate the last cookie in the cookie jar, and no, I ate the last cookie in the cookie jar, and then to get back at me, she propped herself up on the door when I was coming in, and then she slung herself at me, and then I smashed my head against the wall, and it broke my horn.
My brother did something like that to me. That's how I got this scar right here. And he points to the scar on his face. I was in a tree when we were kids, and he threw a stick at me.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. It's just like I was minding my own business, having fun, and she wasn't having it.
Yeah, but brothers and sisters are stupid.
Well, I like her now. Like we're a little bit older, and you'll probably come to like him later when you both.
No, he's always gonna be a butthead.
Oh, maybe.
True. That's true. He will always be a butthead.
Or there was time my dad tried to teach me racquetball, where all we had was big rocks and little sticks, and so he just pelted me with a bunch of rocks.
He threw rocks at
Oh,
you?
racquetball! That game fucking sucks.
Well, he was.
That doesn't. I play racquetball all the time. What we do?
And all he had was like, I just had tiny sticks, and so I couldn't hit the ball ever. And he was just like, "You gotta keep trying, Dalkin." And I eventually hit it, and then it went right over his head, and then we stopped playing because then we couldn't find a rock anymore.
Did you ever tried bowling?
Dalkin tilts his head. He doesn't know what this means.
Joseph, hearing everyone on Vishna's back, hearing that they seem to have siblings, then turns to you, Vishana, and Angelina. He's like, do you two have any brothers or sisters?
He's talking to Vishana and Angelina.
Yeah,
Right?
Vishana and Angelina.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
I was just being quiet because I assumed
Yeah.
Vishana would be the first to find out.
Typing up a backstory.
No, sorry, I had to take care of it.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any sisters. Well, that I know of. I have a mother, and that's about it.
What about you, Angelina?
I do. I do.
You have sisters.
Yeah. They're younger than me.
How much younger? Like, couple days?
A few years. I'm the biggest sister. from my family.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give her an insight. I'm feeling some weird vibes coming from Angie there.
Sure.
18.
Oh,
My first not natural one. Fuck me.
Had to happen eventually. Oh!
Oh!
Wow.
I gave her my natural one.
Yeah, oh yeah, you did. She seems to be very uncomfortable talking about her family right now. And she is purposely giving as little details as she can.
Yeah,
Okay.
Vishana's just gonna mind link with her and hey, it's okay. You don't have to talk about it. We can talk later. Just you and me.
And,
Okay.
as you were doing that, Dolkin would be like,
Okay, well then I gotta know. Since you are the oldest sibling that I know of, is it just natural that they all have to be mean? And just like do mean things?
And Vishana will pipe up, no, Tolkien, that's just you.
but and it turned towards the kid and be like, he just said his big brother messes with him.
Well, yeah, I mean, he used to, but now he's being like weird and trying to always be like nice to me. I think he's trying to pull something.
No, I think he's just more mature than what he was when he was younger.
Don't know about that, Vashana. I would. Oh, I mean, skits. I would.
Sorry, I referred to you by your
I th-
name.
I think the kid. I think the kid has a right to be paranoid.
I mean,
It's always good to be paranoid about
He
your
might
surroundings.
be a little bit mean, and he might do some things that might not be
I-
the most nicest. But Bishop Brother will always be looking out for your well-being.
And he always will love and care. That's the
That's
important.
what they always say.
Oh,
You know,
I mean,
well,
I've never
actually,
had a brother, so
actually, you know what? Here's a fun thing I want to do. I want to. All right. Either Vashana or SR do a charisma check against Hank's charisma.
Just
Well, I
flat
think
charisma
Vishana
or or
my charisma's
persuasion?
in there.
so you want me to roll charisma or
Yeah,
is
but
it
yeah.
just-
Vashana and Hank both go roll
Flat
charisma checks.
charisma or
Yeah, just flat
persuasion?
charisma. Just flat charisma.
mm.
All right. I'm
Uh-oh.
rolling like
Oh,
shit today.
no.
So
Well, Hank's got a big
unavoidable.
+5, so
Yeah, it's unavoidable.
Hank is very
That's the word.
charismatic.
Oh wait, you
No, no.
need me to roll?
yeah,
Yeah,
you're the one
you.
rolling. Oh!
Oh, you both suck.
But Vashana sucks
Slightly
less.
less.
It's funny. You both rolled the same number. You both rolled a 3. Yeah. That was funny because I was wanting to
I owe
see.
you inspiration point.
That was funny. I was doing that to see who he would side with. He's
Oh
like,
my
either
God.
yeah, my brother's a poopy. I was like, okay, I guess that's fair. He looks to you, Vashon. He's like, yeah, I guess, but I still got my eye on him.
Good. It's always wise to be weary around those we don't trust. But do know that he loves you.
Yeah. So, well, you guys have fun banter.
Oh,
guys-
had them.
Almost. You just had to roll. Not that.
You had to roll at least one higher.
Yeah, at least one higher.
But you guys keep walking or riding on the backs of the two wolves for a couple hours. A good few hours go by, and if you guys are wanting to, you'll be able to take a short rest. Yeah, basically have like a 4-hour power nap if you want it on the backs of these wolves.
I would.
While they're carrying you.
Just a short rest.
Well, you guys will be having a long rest after you
Yeah.
get back to
I
town.
was gonna say,
so-
should I like
Yeah,
bother
it-
rolling
it-
hit
it-
dice?
Yeah.
It's not even worth it.
Yeah.
If we're getting
Yeah.
along, Ian.
Oh
You know
yeah.
The last
No,
thing that Tolkien wanted to ask is he wanted to know if they knew of any like cool or interesting plants that were in the area before we never saw them again.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys have any like last final questions you want to try, asking like anybody
Mhm.
or just the wolves or in general, you're free to
Yeah.
while you're having them.
I like how
Cool.
Brandon was all like, yeah, I'd like to ask him about like any interesting plants in the
Um,
area. You're like, yeah, if anybody's got any interesting questions at all, like anybody.
Anybody else?
Yeah. You know, they're while they have good intelligence to them, you know, they're not dumb creatures,
Mm-hmm.
and they're still wolves and have instincts, and they don't really care about plants
Mhm.
at all.
Like they're
They
carnivores.
they just see, oh, trees, grass,
Mm-hmm.
bushes. That's
Colorful grass.
it. Gray,
colorful.
darker gray,
Ooh.
lighter gray.
Oh yeah, they are. They are wolves.
Yes, I love I love the field of black and gray flowers.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Look, a white flower,
Oh.
and it's like pink or something. But yeah, they don't know anything.
Okay, just making sure.
And I rolled for both of them just on the off chance, and they
Mhm.
know jack shit about plants.
I didn't expect it, but on the off chance that they did, and they've lived for a long time, so.
Yeah, well, they've got at least a partial bit of wisdom, but
Not good.
they're not very educated.
Tolkien doesn't have
Almost
any
like they were raised by wolves or something.
But yeah, if unless anyone has anything they want to do or say or talk about, a couple hours go by. Joseph definitely just like falls asleep like on Rockshoe while you guys are walking. He kind of just like lolls forward and has like his head on top of the wolf's head.
When Vashana sees him going out, she's just gonna like lap pillow him. Just let him lay in her lap.
Okay, yeah, you do that, and he's just like you can tell he was probably trying to stay awake because he wanted to both be around the two wolves, and also because adventurous people saved him. He thought you guys were pretty cool, but he's had a long day.
Yeah.
But eventually, you guys do come to the edge of the forest, where you guys now see Elton Village up the meadowy hill towards the back of the large manor that you went behind. And the two wolves just lay down on the ground, and Vishna just like,
This is where we stop.
Thank you for the ride. I appreciate that.
You saved us, and Joseph, it is the least we can do.
Appreciate
For how-
yourselves.
For how strange all of you are. You are brave heroes, and we thank you.
Tolkien's smile.
Yeah,
With teeth.
I'm a little brave, I guess I'd say.
It's flexing again. Look at these.
Just gonna give it a
Hide
little flex again. Get those twin cobras out.
Hmm.
If
Vashana just slaps Hank with a mage hand.
Ow!
well, I really do hope I get to meet you guys again.
Where will you guys go now?
You mentioned our comrade from long past.
Yeah.
We may go east to find him. But
and then he looks back on his back, and he's looking at Joseph's like,
that may not be for a while.
Oh.
We still protect this town.
Okay.
I'm sure Joseph would be sad if you went away.
Yeah, I don't think he's old enough to go on adventures yet.
Indeed.
But soon enough, compared to your lifespan.
He said you. Go ahead.
He is like Joseph is like cub to us.
Tolkien's not even,
Kill.
yeah, Tolkien's not even gonna ask why they don't just like have their own cubs. He doesn't
Yeah.
want to know.
He doesn't know where babies come from.
Well, he knows that you need a gnome. Gotta have a gnome.
Yeah. You guys know any gnomes?
But yeah, they're just kind of sitting there, and they you can tell they're waiting for y'all to hop off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lashana's
right.
just gonna kind of sit there and she'll call for her broom and she'll like maneuver herself and Joseph onto it and just kind of hold him onto the broom so he doesn't have to wake up.
Yeah, he's definitely very out of it. You put him on the broom, and he seems to not really flinch. Yeah, and Angelina kind of just like very awkwardly sidles down the side of the of Rakshu. And you know this, Brandon, like with Bailey,
Mm-hmm.
like with Bailey, she's got you, you guys see just like a bunch of like white fur sticking to her robes. She's like,
Oh yeah.
and then it's just like little presentation to just
Mhm.
get them off. It's like it's like, oh, this is annoying. It's like I'm gonna be picking hairs out of this robe for weeks.
Oh yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, and once you guys all hop off, the two wolves stand up, give you all one last look at before they turn around and start moving back into the woods.
Just remember the
Wave them away.
Yeah, that's Tolkien's way. Just remember the dragon's name is Havnoeen. I don't want you guys to get eaten by him. He's kind of a trickster, so just remember that.
They don't answer, but you feel as
Yeah.
if they got the message.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, roll
And,
a strength check to say it with your chest.
Yeah, and as you guys start walking up the going up the hill to the back of the to the back of the manor. After a couple seconds, you hear two very loud howls coming from the woods.
Tolkien turns around.
Wonder what that could be. Probably just the wind.
Must just be spit.
Must have been the wind.
Are none of the guards gonna like see that we have his son, or?
None
Are
of the
there
guards are posted over here.
Oh,
Well,
that makes it
good
seem
as
Again, again, this is a very small town.
right.
The main attraction is that large manor. It's almost like a resort.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well
So
that makes
it's-
sense.
It's like a resort up in the mountains.
Yeah, Lashana's just gonna make her way on over to where she knows John Elton would be
Already.
with the boy in tow, asleep on the broom.
He's sleeping in the room. Like Tolkien could just carry him, or if he
No,
wants.
it's fine. It's fine. He's still lap pillowed, so.
Yeah. I assume you all go up to the manor.
I don't think if Tolkien needs anything. I don't remember what I used.
I mean, this is night, so there's not.
This is-
I don't
it's
think
Alright,
like
there's probably
open.
nothing.
late.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
nothing open.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is like 4. It is like 4 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But I
then,
think
yeah.
it would, yeah.
I'm all for just heading inside.
As are me.
All right, so you all make your way up to the front steps of the manor. Go around the very large, side of the building, and then head inside. You can see it's dark inside. It's dark inside the manor. The only thing that seems to be lit is just a couple torches near the front desk, but no one seems to be anywhere right now. It's very quiet.
Bit of a problem. How are we gonna find where John Elton is? Unless he's awake at all hours. Give him his sword.
Do we still have our rooms?
You do.
Uh,
You do know that the front desk does also have a bell on it.
But we'd have to wake him up. If we could, just go to sleep for the night.
Could certainly. I mean, I'm tired.
Rashawn's just gonna make her way over to the front desk and look
Yeah.
and see if there's anyone there.
Well, no one's at the front desk. You can see that from the front door.
Okay, she'll go ring a ding ding.
But Shauna, we were gonna. Oh no, she's already done it.
Yeah, I mean, Angelina was probably also going to do the same thing.
It's over.
Yeah, but you ring the front desk bell, and there's a bit of silence, but then you hear some shuffling from the door behind the desk, and a lot of shuffling, and it's like, be there in a second. 1 second. You can tell that's John Elton.
Mm-hmm.
You
Getting
get
drugs.
As Vashana hears him shuffling around, she's going, is he within 50 feet, she would guesstimate?
you can't tell.
Well,
I'll
she's going to
do-
try
do-
and mind link with him.
Do you need to see them for that ability? Or?
Nope, they just have to be within 50 feet.
Well, then.
Bacha.
You can see
Ah, darn.
it. You can't see him behind the door,
Fair enough.
but there's just a bit of commotion, and he eventually opens the door. You see the man behind the counter. He's got has a quick robe thrown on, just covering his body. Is just tying a little sash around his waist, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting anyone here."
Vashana holds up a finger to her lips and will
Oh.
mind link with him now that she can see him, and go, we have your son, but he's asleep. You best not wake him.
Yeah, he was looking. He was like rubbing his eyes and seemed to register you, and then you mind like with him. And then he's like looks first very confused, and then it's like, and then looks and then sees all of you. And he's going through like the process of registering a bunch of information. Because first he sees his son, and then he has a big smile on his face and his arms up. And then he opens his mouth, and then he remembers what you said. Oh, he's asleep, and then closes his mouth. But then he's like, "But my son."
But it's
and
my
has-
boy.
And a look of concern on his face, and has like a hand out, like, and then he just like has a fist to his lips, like, He's just
Yeah.
going, just going through the motions of
Sean,
like, what do?
Still mind link with him. You can speak to me in your mind. It's okay.
Screams.
You... yeah. First he's like, the first thing they say is like, all your magic users here, you're strange much. Like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so,
So grateful to see my baby boy.
Like, Vashana, like, it's all in her head, but she visibly puts a finger in her ear and, like, picks out the earwax.
Yeah,
Like,
since he can't express his gratitude verbally, he's expressing it internally. So you get to hear the full force of a very hyper dad who's excited to see his son that he was concerned about.
He's pogging.
Well,
Yeah, he's pogging right now.
Yeah, well, he's being as
directly
calm on
into
the outside. You're getting a verbal garbage spew of a bunch of different thank yous and oh my goodnesses and you're amazing and my boy, my son.
getting the epitome of mental pog right now.
Yes, basically. But he makes his way over to the over on the other side of the desk, and he looks over to all of you. He puts a hand on Joseph's head and starts like brushing his fingers through his hair. He starts like looking him over, seeing like all his minor injuries on him now.
And
Alexander make it back?
I was gonna ask about your other son. Is he doing okay? Oh, I didn't have an arm.
Oh, yes. Uh, yes, he did make it back. He's upstairs. We have a doctor within the manor, and he's taking care of him right now. I'm very, I'm so grateful to all of you. I don't know how to repay you. So thank you so much for finding my boy and for saving my other boy.
Shauna pipes up. It's quite all right. We can discuss it in the morning. We're all very tired, you see. And
Yes, you all don't worry about paying for your rooms. It's for however long you're here, it's on the house.
Well, I appreciate that.
And he slowly picks up, very carefully and gingerly picks up this his son. This very big, almost like lumberjack bear of a man, just kind of like very carefully and very gently picks up his son, like he's like as if like one wrong move and he would break.
Yeah, snap his neck.
Explode.
Yeah, and he once again looks to all of you. He's got a bit of like teariness in his eyes, but he's maintaining like a very strong stature. He's like,
Again, thank you so much. You all go get some rest, and I'm already up. So whenever the rest of you are up and ready, you all are going to be eating like kings in the morning.
Oh,
I will make sure of that.
Sounds
can't
very
wait.
good.
thank you, but it's not necessary. We will speak with
Oh,
you in the
that
morning.
it is
Yeah.
absolutely necessary. What are you talking about, lass?
Gonna kick Vashana's ankle. Like, shh. Shut the fuck up.
You can't reach that high with your foot.
Oh wait, are you on your?
I'm on the broom.
You're on your,
Just punch her. Just punch her.
yeah, I'll just like jump up really high, karate kick the ankle.
do I? He'll roundhouse kick your ankle.
Hank is obscenely agile, quite dexterous.
For-
his
for-
part.
For how stout he is, he's a very dexterous driver. He's like, he's like, oh yeah, I can do the splits. What can you do? He's like, what? I can't even do that.
Lifts his leg up over his head, just straight up, without the assistance of any of his arms.
Checkmate, elf.
He's just fucking Mikey from Tokyo.
Yeah.
All right,
Revengers.
I'll be right back. It's hot as fuck. I'm gonna go stand in front of the fan for like 5 minutes. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. So John takes Joseph and brings him into the back room that he came out of, and very quietly closes the door.
And Vashana will then turn and look at Hank and go, I was trying to get money out of him, not food.
I mean, we're gonna spend the money on the food anyways.
I think Joel is looking to pay us or something.
Yeah, let him pay us.
I got his name right this time, by the way.
What'd you call him last time?
Yokanan.
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 I called him everything but Joel.
Not even close to what his actual name was.
No.
But
Joanne.
Joanne. Yeah.
Angelina looks to all of you and is like, well, I mean, if you're really needing money, I assume a man like that probably wouldn't stop at food, maybe. But
Yeah.
I think I'm definitely gonna take him up on his. I'm definitely gonna take him up on his word. I mean, I took the liberty of taking a nap before getting back here, so hopefully I won't need to sleep as long. But I'm definitely very exhausted.
I'll do some best.
Yes. I don't know if he got us. I don't know if he got his separate rooms, but and then I think for a second, he's like, actually, I don't think we know what rooms we have.
I will find it out.
Yeah, she kind of just very, very slowly, just like almost as if like it's like, oh my gosh, I'm about to do a crime. Just kind of like goes, but it reaches a hand behind, like mage hands a temp or a ledger behind the desk and pulls it over and just starts looking, and it's like, okay, those are our rooms.
Oh.
What?
And then,
That
and then,
means
and then,
I'm-
and then, and then just puts it back. And you could tell she's doing that thing of like, oh my goodness, I gotta make it perfect. No one has to know that I did this. I did a bad.
And Vishana just goes, oh, come on. I was gonna ask you for a lap pillow and everything.
I'm good. Thank you, but I think I'd prefer a
Mhm.
real, much more softer pillow. Not
Oh.
not that your lap wouldn't be soft. I mean,
Oh, no, I
I'm going
wasn't going to
upstairs.
offer you my lap. I was going to use your lap.
I'm going upstairs, and then she immediately starts walking
I'm
up the
leaving now.
stairs. yeah. The moment you say that, the moment you say that, steam immediately just starts erupting from her face. It's like, I'm going upstairs.
I'm leaving.
And then she just looks back. It's like, and yeah, she just tells you guys what your rooms are before heading up the stairs, and
I need an adult.
then very yeah, that's basically it's like, I need an adult. Ah, fuck, I am an adult.
Good night, Angie.
You're nice.
And then I guess I'll, go to bed like
Yeah.
a good little dwarf.
Long rest time.
Yeah,
Alright.
you all go to your rooms, and once your heads hit those pillows and you get the sheets over, you just feel all the exhaustion just slowly overtake you, and you all just immediately just conk out and
Pass
start
out.
just pass out and start resting. And since Brand's gone, we'll go ahead and call for an early break.
Okay.
And you all level up? No, not really.
Oh,
I didn't think so.
No,
Like,
no,
it's a
no.
little early.
Too early for that.
this was one of the crowning moments of the campaign that I was waiting for.
What?
Of fighting fighting
Fighting
Crump-
Grunch again.
Grunge Crumpus, yeah.
Fighting Grunch Crumpus. I mean, you had to have a rematch against him. You couldn't go back in time in the campaign and then not fight him.
Yeah.
I mean, I planned it out. I did plan it out, but then I was just. It also was just funny
Who-
how it just like how it like worked out, because I was like, oh, you guys, in the original, you guys, oh, you came back from a mission. Oh, you're level 5.
By the way, who killed Grunch this time?
Angelina got the
Yeah.
last hit on him
Oh, okay.
out of
What-
out of complete bullshit. In honest opinion, she shouldn't have gone that.
Yeah, I got
She really shouldn't. But I mean, we need to make the innocent lady become darker. We need upper kill count.
yeah. It's pretty great whenever she mind spikes somebody. She's like, "Oh my god, I didn't know it would do that."
Yeah, I mean, she's never been in combat before.
I'm like,
She
"Oh,
just has all these spells she's trained with, but she's never had to use them.
oh dear lord.
So she knows what she does. She knows what they do, but she doesn't know how graphic and brutal they can be.
Just
Wishy.
Exploding
somebody's head.
exploding the head off of a fucking goblin with a fucking mind sliver.
It's like, oh, that's not cool. And then
Oh,
Hank's like, oh, it's very cool.
Oh, that's not. Oh, that wasn't poggers.
He's like, that's very poggers. Oh,
I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
yeah, I
Be
also
right back.
take a piss. I'll be right back. I actually also should probably get some tea. Be back.
Tea and biscuits.
Alrighty, I'm back. Oh, I'm the only one back. Well, whatever audience we have, how are you doing? Our audience of possibly 0. Is this really episode 23? I guess it is. Huh.
I return.
Hello. I enjoyed the role playing in the lore dump of the giants. They're dead. They're all dead. Maybe.
Question mark?
They're all dead. Maybe.
They're
And,
definitely 100%, 100,000% guaranteed all dead.
maybe. I think.
Probably. I mean,
I'm back.
And you know, I don't think winter wolves live for centuries, but I thought it was fun flavor if they did.
they do now.
They do now in my world.
If you say so, Isaiah, they live that long.
It is now canon.
In my world, it is canon, and there's a reason there's very few of them. You know, it's not fair that there's a lot of races that can live for hundreds of years, but others can't. It seems kind of bullshit to me, in all honesty. Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but when Chase comes back, I have to tell him something just because it's always funny to me for some reason.
He can never remember how to use whales from the grave.
Well, no, just something he said that
Okay.
just for some reason lives rent free inside my head, and I always hear him say it, and I can never unhear him say it. Let's change up the music while we're here because it's not going to be night for long. Oh, let's use the fun music that I have. Where's my fun music? Yes, there it is. There's my fun music. Oops, wait, can't do that. Gotta do this first. There we go. My town music that I really like because it's all happy and cheery. So, how's your guys' Friday going so far?
You know, it's going pretty pog.
That is pretty poggers to hear.
I did indeed. They got me my reagents in. My first litter is gonna drop next week. I'm very excited.
Your first litter?
My first litter of mice.
Oh, I didn't hear the mice part.
Gonna drop next week.
That's pretty poggers in itself too.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
I get to start feeding them.
What are you gonna feed them?
I'm gonna feed them. What does it do again? It's a inhibitor. It's going to inhibit their natural production of vitamin A.
Oh, are
Feed the
they lacking?
squeakers.
Are mice lacking in vitamin A?
They're going to be when I get my hands on them.
By the time I'm done with them, those bitches, they ain't gonna have a vitamin A to stand on.
So I'm gonna be doing that.
I made it even funnier as I flipped open a knife.
I
as
heard
was
that.
saying it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be inhibiting their spermatogenesis. That's what's
Oh
going on.
fuck! No sperm.
No sperm. They don't get sperm as long as I get my hands on them.
Rip the babies.
I'm taking
Hell
I'm
yeah.
taking your jizz.
Yeah, exactly.
Your
You've
jizz
lost.
is mine now.
You've
They don't
lost.
they don't get to. They're not even gonna be making any jizz. They
You've
just
lost
don't.
your cock privileges. Hand it over.
But it's all right. I'm gonna be
No,
sacking them
it's-
before they even get to be sexual maturely.
It's literally just your balls. Hand them over.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, Chase. I was telling him something because I don't know why I always think about this, but something you said a while back just always lives rent free inside my head.
All right.
So
what is
it was just during one session when I was like snacking on some ice cream, and it must have sounded like I was eating something good, and you're like, and you're just like, "Hey Isaiah, what are you snacking on?" And it's like, "Oh, I'm just eating." It's like, "Oh, I bet you are. Sounds scrumptious, my dude." And I'm just like, it's the fact that you use the word scrumptious. I always think
Scrumptious.
about it because
Sounds
now
scrumptious.
whenever I'm eating anything during a session, I'm like, Chase gonna hear this.
Scrumptious.
Chase, no, I'm just thinking, is Chase gonna hear this again and call it scrumptious again?
Oh.
Yo.
And the only reason I think about that is because of that fucking one video of like the dude who gets like the pizza for his bro. It's like chicken cheese pizza. What looks so scrumptious, bro?
Looks so scrumptious, bro. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I
fucking
love. I love that video. It's such a feel good video. I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's just two bros.
Yeah, he's all like, "Bro, I got you a pizza," and it seems like it's gotta be a prank. But, like the more you see it, it's all like it has to be like a
Yeah,
prank.
because
but whenever
even-
he actually pulls out like the real pizza, he's all like, "I love you, bro."
I love you too, bro. Oh, that video is so fun. I love you, bro, man. I love you.
Why does it look so scrumptious, my dude?
It's the fucking word scrumptious.
Scrumptious.
It's such a good word.
It is a great word. I love that fucking word. Scrumptious.
Yo, Chase, you got some tea? Sounds like
Yeah.
it's fucking scrumptious, dude.
Well, I mean, I haven't drank it, but it's pretty alright.
What kind of tea?
It's white tea.
White tea.
Yeah, Blanco.
Pretty scrumptious.
It was pretty scrumptious.
I got some chocolate with me.
We are gonna get some pizza when Sunday rolls around. And you're gonna get some scrumptious looking pizza.
I'm excited for scrumptious pizza.
Looking to try something new, try something adventurous. Onion. Onion.
At Big Glues.
Yeah, at Big Lou's. Or Peter Piper if like Ryan, because Ryan either really wants Big Lou's or Peter Piper, because he always talks about Peter Piper being like some of the greatest fucking food like in the century.
Is that a picture of Brandon?
No, that's me.
Oh,
Oh
that's
wait,
you.
you're talking about the one that says
the,
thanks
the,
for
the
watching.
bowling one.
Yeah, that's Brandon.
Oh my god, what? What did you do to make that picture happen?
Brandon really likes swerving the ball, so like he like really gets into his pose, and I just caught him right at the right time.
It's
Thanks for watching.
it's
This
such
is-
good.
It's just the arm. Like his arm just looks so
Yeah.
small.
Yeah.
His back looks fucking huge.
I love how hunched he looks.
It's like fucking Kingpin in
Yes.
Spider-Verse.
Yes, Igor. I will bowl this ball.
I'm slightly less hard.
I mean,
Oh, welcome back.
I do the same thing, except my technique's a little more refined, so I don't look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hey, thanks for following the
But it's not
stream.
as fun.
What the fuck was with all these Hosses? This is now Hoss. Hoss 00312 underscore exclamation point.
I think that's a bot.
It might,
That sounds like the name of a bot.
but hey, who cares? It's somebody else
And
botting
they
it.
haven't typed into fucking chat at all. I don't understand.
Gotta
Just
take a
not that
guess.
hot.
Yep. That's not a good bot. It's not saying anything.
Well,
Bad
I mean,
bot.
well, here's the thing.
It's not
I-
It's not telling you how to get free subs.
It is not telling me to get a free sub, so he's probably gonna get banned. But no, I already have his brother Haas 00323. So, I mean, at this point, I'm just collecting all the Pokemon. At this point, how many Haas's
Yeah.
are there?
How many Haas Delgados are there?
All right, what did I miss? I couldn't be in this room anymore.
We just took a quick break.
Okay.
Until you got back. So I mean, we were just waiting for you to
Yeah.
come back.
You could have continued on. It's
Yeah.
still pretty hot in here. I
well-
might have to leave. Soon,
Well,
but-
everyone just went to their rooms and everyone just went to their rooms and took a nap.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna be.
Went to bed for a good long rest.
Oh, let me get all my spells back.
Fog cloud.
More fogs, more clouds.
Oh, fog cloud. Yes.
And finally, Ma can stop being at like 2 HP or whatever she was at.
I think she was at.
I know I healed her, so.
She was at like 2 HP against the Yetis.
Mhm.
I think she was at like 13 or something against the Wolves. They didn't really hit her that bad, in all honesty.
She is a Dex god. That's all. That's what she put all her points into.
She did pass against all those breaths. All right.
Well, she failed against one that, but I had to use my inspiration to make her because
Right.
she fucked
yeah.
up one time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think she got a nat one or something.
I couldn't allow that.
No. But oh yeah, and I forgot she got a nat 20 against one, took no damage.
Oh, I love her. I can't wait to
All right.
level up and then not be able to put any more points in Dex. She already is a +5.
Unfortunate. Yep.
Her only good stat.
Actually, wait. Does she? No. Her dex is only 16.
Oh. Cool.
You know what? Isaiah and
Wait,
Matt,
was that really the highest? Oh, then that
Yeah,
sucks.
she got a +6 in dex saves.
Isaiah and Matt, can I
Yes,
ask
sir.
all you guys some just a general question?
Yeah.
When it's your birthday, do you ever I know most people don't really do much, but is there something you do? Do you go to a certain restaurant or something?
Not really.
No.
My birthday at this point has become another day to me.
No, I understand.
No one's around to celebrate my birthday, so
That's
Yeah.
assuming that we would.
way.
Am I right, fellas?
Yeah, I mean,
Am I right?
Oh,
Yeah.
he thinks we would celebrate his birthday with him. Oh, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know. It's actually my New Year's resolution not to spend time with him on his birthday. It's the easiest one.
Oh no.
you're stuck.
Go to Six Flags, Chase. By
my New Year's
yourself.
resolution to watch the entire thing of Fate, learn all of the Fate lore, and not talk to Isaiah about Fate.
Now that's me.
That's impossible.
Yeah. Learning more Fate lore than Isaiah, and then not telling him.
And whenever he tells you, you're like, actually.
Chase, that's
Yeah.
not a bragging right. That's a curse.
It is a fucking curse.
Listen, I constantly tell you
Yeah.
how much I like Fate and how much I know about Fate. Fate fucking sucks.
How much
okay?
I
Don't
love
get
Fate,
into it.
how much I hate Fate, how much I'm neutral towards Fate.
I watched one season of Fate and I was like, that's it. I'm good. I'm out. I'm gonna step out now.
Don't watch Fate.
Yeah, I was just curious if you guys went to I don't know, a steakhouse or something. Because I was thinking about it. I was all I don't know if my mom's gonna want to go somewhere, but if we got time, I might want to head out to Saltgrass again.
Oh, grass was
Wow.
pretty good.
Well, for my 27th birthday,
Uh-huh.
what did I even do? I didn't do anything. I went over to mom's and we had hamburgers. That was about it.
That's Pog. That's Pog. I always love whenever my parents make hamburgers.
I mean, I could probably always like do something like I don't know, taking leave or something to like come down for my birthday. But I mean,
Why
my
would you want to
birthday is
take leaves? Put them back.
my birthday is always after
They don't belong to you.
it is after Christmas, so
Mm-hmm.
I mean at that point I waste all my leave time. So
Yeah, no, like for a single day, like it's not worth putting in the fucking paperwork.
yeah, exactly. It's like, oh well, I'm gonna be good 24. Cool, another number added to the grave.
Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. Loathe Master.
Oh, wait.
Wow. Where the hell is that?
Poggers.
I wonder
Who's
who that is.
That sounds
Whoa,
like a
they-
pretty cool guy.
They sound pretty smart, sexy, and
I
handsome.
mean,
Wow.
I'm not thinking about it. Like,
They probably have a
kinda-
fat cock. I'd love to play D&D with them.
Wow. Yeah. Like that person sounds like a pretty
Man,
cool.
I
person.
hope their D&D character isn't a whiny, annoying bitch.
I was gonna say, I hope their
Yeah.
D&D characters aren't schizos.
Oh man,
yeah, I hate
Matt,
schizos.
Matt, get the fuck out of here. Let's bring the Loath Master
bring
in.
Loath
here.
Master.
No, no,
I
no,
want this load master in here.
It's not Loathe Master.
Oh,
Master.
Loath Master.
Oh my
Master.
god, it's the Loath Master.
Oh,
It's Master. M-A-S-T-A. Master.
He sucks. We need to bring Matt back
Yeah,
in here.
I'm kind of done with Loathe Master. Kind of sucks.
Oh, it's Matt.
No, hey,
Oh,
Matt.
hey, Matt.
Right.
hey guys, it's me.
Oh, we met Loath Master. He kind of fucking sucked in
Yeah,
my
I'm
opinion.
sorry you couldn't be here to
Really
make
was
fun
the
of him with
worst.
us,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's. Yeah, I know the guy. He used to bully me
Oh,
in
I'm
high
so
school.
I'm so sorry.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I actually don't think he's that cool anymore.
He
No,
actually
I think he's cooler now.
he actually told me that he's getting commissions of Vashana with Wonder Bread.
oh, that's the hero that we needed.
With a giant penis.
No, I mean, just be on the lookout. Follow him on Twitter.
Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and get back. Let's get started again. Alright. So, a couple hours pass, and by the time you guys wake up, it's around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. You guys definitely had more rest in the 5 hours it took you to in the couple hours that it took for you guys to get back. So yeah, you weren't as exhausted as you were before getting to the manor. And when you wake up, immediately all of you, just the smell of just like mashed potatoes, like pork, like you can even smell like beer and booze downstairs, eggs. There's a lot of good stuff being cooked downstairs right now. It's just like overflowing, just filling up the room.
Is it making Dolking nostalgic? Is it like mom's like home cooking or?
I don't know. So roll D100 and see how close it is. I guess.
Are we talking mom spaghetti?
Mm-hmm. I don't know how close it is to home cooking.
All right. Closer to 100 or 1? Which one do you want to be?
Close to 100 because I give her out of 100. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's definitely not like mom's cooking because mom's cooking is something else. But this smells good.
Oh, that excites Dolky.
It smells like some hearty, really good food.
Yeah, that'll. I assume Dolkin isn't the one that wakes up. Ma wakes up and then wakes Dolkin up. Yeah. To go get food.
Yeah. Surprisingly, you wake up before Ma does.
And and then I get to turn it on her. I stir her awake. I'm like, Ma.
Yeah.
Ma.
Yeah,
I'm pushing her.
No, you run to the door and you just grab one of Ma's legs and pick her up as you walk out, and just
She's
like
limp. Yeah, she's still asleep. She's all droopy. Oh, that.
Yeah. She gets up. She rolls over and just kind of looks at you with those with all 8 of her eyes, just very confused.
And I kind of just like, wait, you smell that, Mom? Oh. That. You know what that is? That's good food. You wanna?
You know what I want?
You know, there's a question that comes out of this. Can spiders smell?
You know what? That's a good question. I'm gonna look it
And
up.
I don't think they can.
Captain Google.
Google.
And
Can
spiders smell. Can spiders smell?
Captain Google says spiders, in fact, do taste and also smell through sensory organs in their legs.
Oh.
In their legs.
On
Like
their
they smell
legs.
from their
In their
legs.
legs.
On their
They smell-
legs. They smell from their hairs on their legs.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah.
Let's just do everything.
So yeah, I guess the answer to the question, yeah, just Mod just bobbing up and down.
Yeah, it's like, and I know what you want. Yeah.
All right, okay. First one there gets to pick the first thing they want. Okay, I'm gonna open the door. Don't go first.
It's gonna be a race to the first one there for me and Bob.
That's
Let me roll something for her.
To see if she runs immediately. It'd be par for the course.
The more you crack the door open, she bolts.
I'm like, no, wait, Mom, you're cheating! I chase after her.
Yeah, and she definitely beats you and even gets to the stairs for you. And the moment a giant spider just starts going downstairs, it's like just shrieking.
Par for the course. This is what I imagine would happen.
At this point, Ma hears shrieking, and then immediately just some fucking. It just as she comes back up the stairs and goes towards you, it's like, I'm bad. Oh, that's bad.
No. Like she know that it's like playful. Like it's just so she. Can,
Well,
like, yeah.
Well, no. She hears screaming downstairs.
Oh.
And then it's like, wait, that's bad. And then starts running back up the stairs to you.
And we both collide.
Yeah.
If anybody else has any cool fun bits they want to do with air animal companions. Oh wait.
Hank, where are you at?
Yeah, Hank will pull out his salamander. His chameleon. Oh, it's such a great. Oh, that's an idea.
Vishana starts talking to her broom in Draconic.
Angelina starts talking to her ferrets.
And you know what? I'm gonna take off my bear hat and I'm gonna stroke it. I'll talk to it.
You're gonna
too.
talk to it in
You
bear.
have a wildfire spirit.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Fuck the wildfire spirit.
That thing doesn't talk to me.
Neither
Yeah.
does the bear, but we're here for it.
Yeah, is there? I mean, if there's nothing else, you all wake up and depending on how you get up, open the doors and smell the amazing cooking being done downstairs.
Vishana wakes up and opens the door, and immediately gets on the floor and starts walking the dinosaur.
You can see Dolkin still laying in the middle of the hallway where him and Ma collided.
Walk out, you're like, smells good.
You also see Dolkin
Delphine.
just laying there on the floor.
Vishana's just walking the dinosaur past you.
I will stop and ask Delphine why he's on the floor.
Oh, hey, Vishana went that way.
As Vishana walks by, nice dinosaur!
Well, you see, me and Mom were gonna have a race this under, so we could see where we sit and we get the first thing to eat. When I opened the door, she immediately ran, and I should have expected it. And then when she got downstairs, all the people downstairs started screaming, so she ran back upstairs real quick and ran into me. So here we are.
Yeah, a hand gets placed on your shoulder as Angelina comes out of her room. She like slowly starts picking you back. It was like, I don't know if she can eat the food that we can eat, Dolkin.
Well, you should. I fed her a lot of stuff.
Dolkin's gonna be like, I fed her a lot of stuff.
Probably shouldn't have.
I guess that's also fair. Ma's definitely a very interesting case.
What do you feed your ferret?
Not just usual. I feed him little bits of meat from time to time. He likes berries a lot.
Oh, you don't give him like eggs?
No, he doesn't really care about eggs too much. Though for some reason he likes to just get into alcohol, which I don't understand.
Alcohol? How often do you give him alcohol?
Never, but he somehow finds a way.
Can I roll insight?
Like when he's
She force feeding her ferret alcohol.
I mean, Go ahead and roll more an Arcana check.
Sure. My best.
It doesn't
Uh-oh.
need to eat.
It's more just
Not all of us. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I was just joking because he was asking the question.
Mm-hmm.
Her thing is from like a magical spell that she used to have.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really know the implications behind it, but you know
Mhm.
that ferret isn't a normal ferret, so you
Okay.
don't know
Mm-hmm.
really what it needs
Mhm.
or what it does.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, but she picks you up and starts making her way down. Grabs both your hand and Esthar's hand, starts pulling you guys towards stairs. Seems a little more bright and chipper today than she has been in a little bit. It's like, come on, let's go.
Dawkins gonna turn to Esla and be like,
This is pretty lewd. She's still holding our hand.
We did grab our hands.
It's so lewd.
Gross.
And she's not even holding Ma's hand. And look at her now. She's jealous.
She doesn't have enough hands.
Oh yeah, you're right. Didn't even offer.
still holding our hands.
I mean, she's just pulling you guys along.
Yeah, and Dawkins and Esla are just gonna give each other the look.
Well, I'll hold Angela's hand.
Yeah, I'll hold her hand.
Well, she's pulling you guys along just to get you guys to start walking, and then once you guys, start walking, she lets go and turns around.
And then we keep holding her hand. And we're gonna walk with her.
Yeah, and then from there she starts sweating like that.
We're done.
She's got two very just big beefy boys on both sides of her.
And Hank, you come out and see almost practically both Estelar and Dolkin, more or less like kind of like bodyguards, like almost like in the fashion like grabbing someone about to throw them out of a place, just holding Angelina, walking beside her.
And I was like, oh, that's something. I'm like still like waking up. So like, I'm whatever. I'm just gonna head over to the like I don't even give a shit about their stuff. I'm just gonna go over to the counter, just order some. You know what? I'll probably.
Why would you order? It's like a buffet.
I mean, I haven't, Chase. I haven't explained what happens because you guys are upstairs still.
Yeah, we're still upstairs. But
You
Sean is
haven't
the only
gone
one
downstairs.
Sean's the only one who
Oh.
walked past us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I will just walk downstairs because I'm just gonna walk by everybody and just say like bye, hi, bye,
Yeah.
and I'll just go downstairs.
You all walk downstairs, and immediately, like, the place is just very lively now. Whatever guests that were probably in the rooms beforehand have all come out, and you see like the large dining hall, probably situating about 40 to 50 people inside of it, who are all just eating, laughing, drinking, having a bit of merriment. And you see at the bar counter that there are just like plates and trays and just like saucers of like different kinds of food that are just sitting out.
Continental breakfast.
It's basically what's going on right now. You see a bunch of people in the back room in the kitchen just coming out and restocking different plates and saucers, and you see not Joel. You see John sitting at the head of the bar, just talking to a lot of people who come by and getting food, and he seems very happy and very jovial right now.
And as soon as everyone else gets it in behind her, Vishana just goes, "Good morning, John."
Oh, and there are the heroes of the hour! And he holds up he holds up a mug of ale that he has already had at 11 in the morning, and stands up and immediately walks over to all of you, and since you're in front, puts a very large hand on your shoulder, Vashana, and like motions you towards this large crowd of people while holding up his mug. He's like, "Oh, you all can thank these fine adventurers for this amazing breakfast that you're all getting today. As thanks for saving my son from the clutches of whatever dastardly thing had him. Which you all need to tell the story of what happened."
Oh,
With
no,
pleasure.
And
no,
then
man,
there's
a morning ale.
yeah, and the moment you say that, he hands his mug to you. It's like, "Well, drink up. I haven't had a sip yet. Just so you know."
All right. Oh shit. All right.
Now he's
Then
upset.
the-
He didn't sip
and
from
then-
it first.
And then I'll take a fat glug from it.
I just imagine Hank would be like, "Oh, come on, the backwash is the best part."
And then imagine everyone in the room just does the fucking Excalibur face, like.
Ugh.
Yeah, but there's a cheer throughout the dining hall. People would do some light clapping, and John leads you up to the bar, where also Joel and his 2 kids are sitting. Well, Joel's sitting at the bar, still has a arm in a sling, and his 2 kids are sitting at a table with a bunch of other kids.
Huge.
And
you see
drinking.
Joseph and Alexander.
you do not see Alexander, and you do not see Joseph.
And
But you do see a woman who's once he goes back to the bar, a woman in a very nice sort of
Regal.
barmaid dress, hugging up against John's side. Seems to be probably his wife.
That's Joseph.
There he is.
Yeah, and at the table or at the bar, you see just you see trays of different sorts. You see lots of fruit. You see ham, bacon. You see eggs. Yeah, you see pancakes, grits. And another odd thing, right next to the pancakes is something you guys have never seen before. It's like pancakes, but they got ridges. It's so weird.
Okay, hold up.
no, hold up. Has Vashana experienced
Yeah.
a waffle before?
No.
Oh, I literally had no clue what you were talking about. I was all like, "Oh, I've always wanted a lump cake before."
Is that not what waffles are?
Okay, first off, before we continue, this has got to be a bit. Who the fuck is Haas00312_is_watching exclamation point has now followed the stream.
Did another person?
Yeah,
follow
it's
you?
Haas00312_is_watching exclamation point.
I have to imagine there's one of your friends who are subscribed that just keeps making a
New
account.
that's a new fucking email every single time you want to make a Twitch account. This is 4 emails. This is too many.
He's just doing.
They have
Hey,
to,
thanks.
they have to
Thank you
be
for the
bots.
follow. Thanks for the follow, Haas00312_is_watching
Wow,
exclamation mark.
we've got quadruplets.
I now have the fucking quadruplets. Let's see how far this bit can go. I love this bit.
Can we get to the quintuple?
I want to know what Haas is. I want to know what Haas00001 is. I want to know who the original Haas is. I want to know how deep this rabbit hole goes. But yeah,
I
continue.
want to see your manager.
But
Is there any
but
milk?
yeah,
This is
Oh,
important
yeah.
for Dolky.
yes, there's a one side that has a bunch of drinks in different saucers. There's water, there's milk, there's juice, there's obviously a lot of ale is being passed around.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it. Seems like it.
Vashana is not going to drink any ale, but she will dine on a wide variety of fruits as well as meats.
I gotta try those Reed
Yeah.
pancakes. Although I don't know if Esther ever would have had pancakes either.
I don't think any of
what?
us would have had Well, maybe Dolkin, because I made his mom a baker.
I'd,
Well, she did.
I'd like to have some of those grit cakes you got there.
But
What are these like? They resemble like those cakes, but from the form, but that's flatter.
Vashana just
Oh,
grabs
well.
one and kind of dangles in her hand.
These are a fine treat across the world. Not a lot of people know about them. Called pancakes. Have you never had one before? And then these ones, the fatter ones right here. And then he grabs one of the waffles. He's like, this is this one right here. This is an invention of my beautiful wife right here. She came up with this one. It's so fun. We call it a waffle.
What is it?
Vashana
See.
just looking at it.
See, what my wife thought of was like when you his wife, who is a very much woman in her 40s with some very dark brown hair, kind of
Mhm.
tied back. She's also kind of got a little few freckles across the face, and very pretty woman. She kind of cuts him off. He's like, well, if you've never had a pancake before, the problem is, and then she puts a pancake down and just pour some syrup over it. It's like you put syrup over it, but it always goes over the side, and you waste a lot. So I thought, what if there were places to hold the syrup? And then she does it on the waffle, and then the little holes inside of it just have little pools of syrup inside of it. And it's like, and you keep the syrup that you want.
Yeah, Dolkin's eyes are gonna Dolkin's eyes are gonna go wide and he's gonna be like,
You know what? This reminds me of something Mom used to make, except she would just make bread and then take out all the inside and then put syrup in it.
It's almost like that.
Vashana just awkwardly looks at Dolkeen before taking a waffle with zero syrup and just shoving it in her mouth.
Oh, no, Vashana, you trust me, the syrup makes it better.
As she finishes it, I don't like syrup.
The entire waffle in one gulp.
Oh yeah,
Man.
absolutely. Absolutely.
When she says she's like syrup, there's just a throughout the entire, just like a gasp.
like, I couldn't
Not really. But...
I could not come up with lore for a bread bowl, but only syrup inside of the bread bowl.
I mean, whether you're curious about pancakes or not, that's for you to decide.
Yeah.
I won't say no if they haven't had one.
No,
but...
I'd say that definitely never had something like pancakes. Maybe like bread and bread accessories and like doughs, but not pancakes. This is different. Doggy's gonna pick up.
Is that your mom's catchphrase? She sells bread and bread accessories.
Yeah, well, I had to make a
I like
living.
that.
I say,
Vashana is
I'll tell you what, that boy ain't right. He don't sell bread and bread accessories.
Vashana is very much emanating me at the moment as she shovels 4 pancakes into her mouth and
Is it-
eats them.
Isn't that a joke for Hank to make?
Excuse me? Who?
I was gonna say that.
Well,
Dolkin.
Chase, you were slow to the catch.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now you say the bit.
Yeah, Mr. Hank the Hill Dwarf.
Oh,
Who was the original joke behind it?
I sell bread and bread accessories.
Wow, that was a terrible joke. You
Yeah,
should
honestly,
feel ashamed.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure Haas 000312 just unfollowed. So I'm just thanks, Chase. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, Chase, you'll get him
But-
next time.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
get
The next
it
one's a
time.
banger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's whatever you guys could want for a good like a brunch is here. There's also just a lot of toast as well.
Oh yeah.
Even if you want, you can ask for omelets as well. Fill them with whatever you want. Also, assortments of fruit too, which it's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Vashana will eat quite a bit of fruit and literally just shovel entire pancakes into her mouth.
I will take an omelet, with bacon, or is it ham that they have?
They got both.
Bacon,
And ham.
and waffles. A waffle.
And
Two waffle.
try this concoction that you've never seen before. Yep. They serve that right up to you, and you bite into all of that. It's good, it's
Yummy.
hearty, and it's delicious.
Can
It's
I
fucking amazing.
can I have a bit? Can I feed Ma? Can I feed Ma syrup waffles? Can I do this?
Roll an animal handling.
This is what I wanted. Where's my animal handling with
At the
big
top.
+2? Oh, okay. Well,
Hey.
I was hoping I would
All
actually
right.
fail it, and then there'd just be syrup all over it.
So,
She's slowed for the next 30
what
minutes.
ends up happening is that you bring the waffle down to Ma's face, and it kind of just pushes against her pincers a little bit, before her bottom jaw opens and she tries biting. What ends up happening is she just kind of closes her mouth around it, and kind of just sits there and she doesn't know what to do with it. It seems like she doesn't register this as food.
Who the fuck is Haas 00312_hate? Who is this? Who the fuck is Haas?
I bet you it's Chase. It is Chase.
I wish it was me.
Who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck?
Who the fuck? It doesn't even type in chat. What the Haas_00 hot? What the fuck?
There's another one.
There's two more.
There's a hot one?
Got it?
No. Haas_00312 and then Haas00312_0_0. Who the fuck is this?
Is there just a hotspot out there?
The Haasbot?
He's gotten 4 hotspots I'm seeing.
This isn't a bit. I'm not fucking with you guys. They actually
No, I see it.
Oh my god.
Who is this?
There's 00312 new, 00312 hot,
Yeah.
00312. Then there's
Okay, no, it's a they are IP grabbers.
Huh?
You need to ban them. Ban them all.
oh,
Oh.
no,
Oh.
that blows.
Yeah, they are IP grabbers.
Oh, what does that mean?
Oh.
Oh, my actual IP. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are very much malicious bots. You need to ban them all.
Oh, that's
Oh.
sad.
Ooh, oh.
Sad times.
Well, good.
Yeah,
Well, now
like-
they-
But Haas
like-
is watching.
Like
do you-
Twitch is suing the people who created the bot. It's so bad.
cool.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
how do you
Bits
see your
over.
followers list?
Okay, gotcha. Oh fuck. Yeah, go and ban those, Brandon.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do
Ban
that.
all the hosses.
Okay, but
That's big
God,
sad.
that was fucking funny.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Anyways, so yeah, so as you guys get your food, John sits.
Sorry, I was just gonna. As soon as I finished eating, Vishana was gonna stand up, on the bar, with an apple juice in hand, and be like, "All right, gather round, time to tell the story."
Yeah, that's what was about to happen because Joel was just gonna ask. Joel was going to turn around while you guys are there. He's like, "Well, it's good to see you all back, and you did a very good job. I wouldn't be lying if I said I wasn't curious what happened."
Vishana at that point will stand up on the table with a mug of apple juice and just go, "All right, everyone, gather round, time to tell the story."
Oh, all right. I guess if we're going to go the extravagant route.
All right, I'm banning Loadmaster.
Oh,
He's probably a bot too.
He's also probably a malicious bot.
Trying to get
yeah,
my fucking IP.
unfortunately. Sorry, I just really want that IP, man.
I would have just asked. I would have given it to you.
You were Loathmaster the whole time?
I mean, it's literally like,
What a
do
what
you
a plot
even
twist.
do you even look at
What a
Discord?
plot twist.
I mean, look at Discord.
What? You've transformed. Now you're showing your real colors.
Oh.
It's
But-
okay. It was me in disguise the entire time.
But yeah, you guys all see as Vashana just gets up onto a bar stool because you can't really go onto the bar because it's
Yeah.
covered with food.
Yeah.
As people don't gather around, but you definitely have everyone's attention inside the dining hall.
And Lashana will go, so, it all started yesterday when we heard that there was an attack. As you are all very much aware. We went out into the woods to see if we could find what had caused the attack, in addition to saving the poor children who had been captured. We stumbled.
You hear a guy from the background is like, I think it was just one kid who got captured.
Dolkin will stand
Shut
up. Yeah, Dolkin will stand up and look over there, and then like put his finger to his lips and go. Shh.
Shut up, German.
Yeah. John in the background. Yeah, John in the background is like, oh, hush your pipe, German. Oh, sorry.
After a bit of travel, thanks to the assistance of our mighty ranger Dolkin and his innate ability to sense these creatures that we couldn't see without his aid.
Yeah, Dolkin stands up and he starts pointing towards himself. Emma.
We were able to find
Slaps.
this poor person injured, missing an arm. With a bit of healing magic from the powerful druid Estelar.
Dolkin's gonna point over to her.
Wave at people.
We
Yeah.
were able to bring him back from the brink of death. With a bit of conversating, we discovered that the boy had been taken further into the mountains. Once again, thanks to the aid of our powerful ranger, we followed the creatures deeper and deeper into the woods, finally stumbling upon a hidden entrance into an underground lair.
Ooh, just like the crowd's like, ooh, ah.
With the aid of the wonderful and sneaky Hank, who so deftly and quickly disabled any trap that stood in our way,
Dolkin's gonna
we
point at Hank.
ventured.
Yeah. Hank's gonna be like, yeah, that's me! That's me!
We
love
ventured
that.
deep into the lair of this heinous creature. There were two furry white abominations.
Angelina's trying to stealth from us.
Maybe.
There were two furry.
She might see where this is going and being like, I don't want the spotlight on me.
There were two furry white abominations that attacked us with this chilling breath. I myself fell at one of their hands, but once again, thanks to the wonderful Estelar, I was brought back from the brink. After that, we slaughtered them and harvested their skin so that we may forever remember them.
Everybody's like looking at each other like, he took off skin.
Like, these guys don't sound like heroes.
Mm.
When Vishana says, like, oh shoot, I forgot what it was. But
Yeah,
I was
I mean, at the very least, there are a bunch of hunters. There are a bunch of hunters in the dining hall that all was like, yeah, just like holding it when she says like she skinned them to remember.
Harvest their skin!
I spelled one of these. I want to. Can they like druid craft like a little sound effect, or it's like the
Oh,
Like,
yeah, you can.
absolutely.
with like the little scream?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
the?
Druid craft a fart.
yeah,
You're just
Yeah.
gonna
yeah, the
roll
Willem scream.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Yeah. You do that, and by this point, people are like, "Oh shit, we're getting a fucking show right now," and are now getting like really into it. You know what? Go, Essler, go roll performance with advantage.
Oh,
Whoa,
my
best
best stat.
a good stat.
You got advantage, so.
Performance. With advantage.
Oh, what a pog.
God damn it.
Okay, 9. For the most part, it's just like just little sound effects and little glittery illusions from time to time as Sean is telling her story.
Vishana then continues. After we fell the horrible white monsters, we traveled deeper, fooling this powerful spellcaster and thwarting all of his attempts to try and trick us with his mouths that would appear on the very walls themselves to taunt us and goad us.
Yeah, there's a there's a gasp.
Yeah, and even Hank Gass is like, how do they make it through?
With cunning wit and strength and wondrous moves, the party made their way deeper and deeper before finally coming upon the heinous creature, Krampus!
Oh?
Yeah,
I
and then
think we
it's
knew
like,
his name.
well, you know, I mean,
Also, it's Grunch Crumpus.
you never say his name, but I'll allow it if you guys just Krampus. It's just like a. I mean, you know, it could be canon that Vashana just came up with the name for.
Yeah,
Krampus.
Vishana was literally like, what the fuck was his name? Krampus!
Yeah. Like, and then like everyone was like looking around there and like Krampus. What? Who's Krampus?
Glanch Clampus.
A heinous spellcaster who had this! And she pulls out the gun.
He pulls out a gun. Yeah, you pull out a gun, and you know, in a normal circumstance, people will be like freaking out, but then but everyone's looking at it, I was like, what is that? I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
It's like,
Pointed at John.
She holds it out and just sort of points it at her party members.
Yeah, he's all like,
I'm gonna druidcraft like the sound of the gun shooting.
yeah, you do that, and everyone in the room just jumps like, because it's a very loud sound.
Vashana continues. This
Doesn't let me point at Angie yet.
explosion stick caused many a wound upon our party. In addition, 2 wonderful creatures, massive in stature, were controlled by this Krampus creature through some heinous magics.
I'm gonna.
Against their will, they fought against us, but we managed to subdue them. And when it came to the final blow, the wonderful and beautiful Angelina struck the final blow with a wave of her spell.
Roll a perception check to see if you can see her, because she's hiding.
I'm gonna look for Angelina,
No.
and I'm gonna ask Ma to help me find her. Perception, you said?
Hank is just like over there.
Yeah, she's over there.
Just right there.
Don't worry,
Everyone but Vashana.
Yeah, we all look to Angelina. I'll have like little flashes of light around Angelina and just like wow.
we all. Oh,
Yeah.
Ma doesn't see her, but I see her.
You guys just like, like 10 bar stools down the bar, just see Angelina and immediately just like basically gaslight her with attention, and she just stands there and the room is quiet as everyone looks to her and she's like,
Yeah, Dolkin points at her.
she looks very nervously, just waves and kind of hunches her shoulders together.
The wonderful Angelina having struck the final blow on this Krampus. The party discovered that the 2 creatures that were under the influence were friendly, ancient beings that have existed long before this very city, before these very halls were erected, who have been in secret, watching, listening, protecting.
Oh.
It was upon these mighty creatures that we return to you, bearing him, the child, safe and sound.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll performance with advantage.
Performance with advantage. 13.
Oh, well.
Fuck me, dude.
You got 2 points of
DC
inspiration.
Don't
You know
worry.
what? You know what? Nope. I have an inspiration.
You got 2 of
You
them.
got two of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of them.
Fuck!
Fucking never mind. Apparently, I can't roll for shit tonight.
I was gonna say DC is low, so that passes.
Fair enough.
So, but it was very low with all you done. So, once you finish your story, there's a lot of cheering and clapping within the within the dining hall. You see John Elton and his wife definitely clapping as well, and you see also Joelle just not able to clap, but is just very lightly just tapping on the counter. But as you finish your story, however you want to finish your story.
And with that, Vishana will go, "Thank you for listening to the tale I have told." And we'll sit back down in her chair.
And as you do, Joel's definitely looking at you all with a big smile on his face, and it's like, that was a very lovely story. Curious how much of that is fluff, though.
And Vishana pipes up, none of it.
None of it.
Surprisingly, none of it.
Surprisingly. In fact, I think she omitted details.
I didn't want to put in too much gore, you know. Children present and whatnot.
Ah, I see. Well, you've definitely very much impressed, everyone within this town and myself again. Though I am a little more curious on, well, what this thing was, this Krampus, you called it?
Krampus, yes.
Krampus.
It was some sort of a,
That's it, right?
it was like a, it was weird. The magic it could cast was strange. I've never seen it myself.
Strange in what way?
Its armor that it wore was fortified with this strange magic. It was the spells I've never seen used before, and again, this explosion stick, it was firing without any sort of projectile being loaded into it.
It's wand.
He looks at it and is like, I've definitely never seen anything like that before. And then Angelina eventually just sidles back up to you guys, looking both miffed and embarrassed. Like, why'd you guys have to point at me?
Oh, hey,
And
Angie.
Vishana just goes, "Oh, here you are. I was looking for you when I was telling the story, but I couldn't see you."
I'll just
that was the point.
I'll druid craft her a flower, and then I'll just give it to her, and I'll give her like a little like, what is that? Where I put my arm around her shoulder, and I'll just give her like a little friendly shake, and like, thanks for being a good sport of that. Yep.
Christian side hug.
Yeah, the Christian side hug.
Hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
She takes the flower and just like lets outside. It's like, I can't be mad at you guys. Well, Joel continues like, well, I assume you're going to have a lot of praise around these parts now. Word of this will definitely reach over to Nazriel, if you're lucky. John has a very big mouth on him, word spreads very quickly.
He's still eating and drinking, and he's like, whoa, what's the rest of the story?
And
Like, how does it end?
Vashana will look at Hank and go, "You see, that's the good part. It's still being written."
Oh!
Oh.
Bugs.
Well, I've been up for a couple hours now. But I have been talking with John here. After getting his son back and helping out Alexander as well, he's definitely willing to part with a horse and carriage now more than ever.
Wonderful.
Before he was definitely very divisive on it, but he feels it's more than enough for payment for you all assisting him, as well as this very large banquet. And as he's saying that, John behind him on the bar stool just puts a hand on his shoulder, pulls him back as he moves his big fuzzy face forward. He's like, "Oh, that's not all. So you didn't tell him about the surprise I had ready."
What surprise?
Vashana just kind of smiles. Surprise?
Well, I'm not going to tell you now, or it wouldn't be a surprise.
Oh, you
I just
know,
want
that's
them-
true.
I wanted him to tell you that I did have a surprise for you.
Oh.
Well, consider me surprised.
And that was the point! Well, whenever you're all ready to leave, let me know, and I'll get you your surprise.
Very well.
I need to
We
do,
shall let you know.
I need to do one last bit with mine. I'm gonna take her over to the drink stand. Where we got all the drinks.
Mm-hmm.
I need to.
All right, you do so, and people are wary of the giant spider, but
Mhm.
considering it's one of the people who helped rescue two of the mayor's sons, they seem to be willing to just kind of sidle out of the way.
And I'm gonna let.
There's definitely one lady who's probably screamed before who looked at the
Saw
spider
her.
and
Yeah.
and then just faints.
Yeah, Dalkin will look over and be like,
That happens all the time. It's okay. She's not gonna hurt nobody. I promise. Now, which one do you want, Ma? Smell them.
you like this one? He's gonna hold her up to like, is there like fruit juice?
It's kind of weird because in order for Ma to smell them, she has to dip her leg into
yeah.
each of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Dalkin's gonna hold Ma closer and be like,
Oh, smell this one. How's it? You like this one?
Well, wait,
Vashana's just like, Dalkin.
No, Vashana.
Well, she doesn't have to put her leg into it. She just smells through them, right?
No, you smell via touch as a spider. That's why, like, when spiders mate, they tap each other with their legs because they're smelling the pheromones.
Yeah, Dalkin would be like, Vashana, this is for Ma, okay? She took out those. Vashana.
Yes. No, she's great. but
Vashana.
Can you just
Ma-
take a
Ma-
cup
Ma-
out of the?
Ma dips two claws inside two beakers.
Boom, beakers at a time.
Disgusting.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then John, who had a big smile on his face, is kind of like, and then just like, and then he looks over to one of the chefs, and the chef looks very miffed, but just
And
rolls his eyes.
Vashana's just like, I'm so sorry.
Okay, which
We'll let this slide for now.
Yeah, and then Dalkin will turn back to Ma, not seeing what happened.
Okay, which one you just?
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna roll something real quick. Hold on, because there is
See
also
if the chef
there-
shits ass.
there is also something here. Let's see.
And you didn't want Ma to put her fingers in the soup.
Brandon, call me high or low.
Can I know what dice?
It's a D20.
A D20? You know what? We've been having some pretty high rolls all around. Well, you have. So I'm gonna say.
Because there's also coffee up here.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
And
she
we know
put.
how much,
Oh, she
and
put
we
her.
know how much and we know how much spiders like caffeine.
Oh,
so
no.
let's see if she might have dipped her claws in the inside of the coffee mug.
So is
High
it
or
high for she did and low for she didn't? Or...
Whichever you want. High for if she didn't, low or either if she did or didn't. If
Okay.
you call high or low.
She did hide.
Okay, high she did. So Ma puts two claws, two of her legs inside of the beaker, or not beakers, the fucking
like-
pitchers.
Mm-hmm.
Inside the pitchers, you see one with what looks like to be orange juice inside of it. Then there's a little smaller one in a tin can, and it's got very black and a little bubbly. And then Ma pulls out both, and then she kind of just goes slack.
Uh-oh. Dolkin turns back around and looks at her like, Mom?
Yeah, she kind of, So her legs just kind of like start wriggling around very nonchalantly, and one of them hits you in the face. Go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Okay. Where's my athletics? My big +4. That's a 13. Oh, is she trying to break free?
She's squirming a bit. This is behavior you haven't seen in before in Ma, as she just her hissing, in a weird way, slurs.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kind of starts wriggling around and moving very rapidly, and you, for the first time, literally have to just start holding her legs together and just like holding her against your body.
Oh no!
As she's like trying to just like move. Go ahead, just roll me a nature check.
Okay.
With advantage, because why not?
This is oh! Thank God.
Yeah. So you're like, why did she put her? Why is she acting like this? And you're like, oh no, she's drunk.
She had too much of the good stuff.
She got a taste of the caffeine, and now she's got the jitters.
Oh no! Oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah, and John looks over and sees you struggling with Ma. He's like, Mr. Dolkin, do you mind?
I'll be right back.
The spider looks a little restless over there.
I'm gonna go outside. She wants to go for a walk. I'm pretty sure.
That's a good idea there, boy.
He's like Dolkin crawls over, like holding Ma. He's barely holding onto her. He literally only passed by one. It's like, hey,
just drink the coffee. Don't drink it.
What? But I had some of the coffee earlier.
I just wanted to let you know that the coffee.
Oh, Ma drinks the
yeah,
coffee.
she drank the coffee.
Why would you let her drink the coffee?
she was having such a good job.
But look at her.
I didn't think there was.
I didn't see. Yeah.
Yeah, roll another one.
Okay. All right, there it is. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay.
You're still holding on her, but she's still fighting. She's moving around a lot more rapidly.
Yeah. Dolkin be like, I'm gonna be outside. Do you think you know anything to help me make her? You know what? Never mind. Come with me.
Help her calm down.
Yeah, but I'll be outside if you think of something. Dolkin's gonna hurriedly run towards the front door. She's like kicking and screaming.
As soon as Dolkin goes out the front door, Vashana just sips her apple juice and goes, I warned him.
You know what I do have? I have speak with animals.
Oh yeah, come speak with Ma. This will be a good bit. I'm
gonna go outside.
This will be a good bit.
No.
You're gonna cast Speak with Animals as Dolkin takes Ma outside.
I am indeed.
You haven't used Speak with Animals on Ma before, have you?
I have not. I only used it on Cloud the one time.
Yeah, the bird.
The bird. Is that bird around, by the way?
No.
No.
It's probably dead. It's a bird.
No, don't
Or
say
somewhere
that.
else.
I didn't know how far it was.
I mean, I don't see why it would be around here or why you notice it, but...
Yeah.
So you cast Speak with Animals, and the moment you do, I've been waiting for this moment.
What?
Hold on. I have to get Ma's accent because she has an
What?
accent.
Oh,
Hold on.
An
Let me-
accento.
Yeah, let me just let me hone in my inner southerner.
Mm-hmm.
Southern.
So as you guys with animals, like, honey, I tell you what, I ain't sure. Say everything's so beautiful right now. I'm pickle as a peach right now.
He sounds very happy, Tolkien.
Oh, but
Oh no.
wait. What'd she say?
She said everything looks very beautiful right now.
Oh, but she's beautiful.
I just gotta go out there and I gotta spin me a web right on that beautiful tree over. That tree looks nice over there. I tell you what.
Right,
she
so-
looks
Yeah,
at
roll
a,
that-
she looks at a
Roll,
nearby
roll
orc.
another athletics check.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I should put it down. I was gonna ask Essel if I should put it down. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna beat that, but I'll damn sure try.
Oh.
Yeah, so as you hear that, Estelar, Ma immediately breaks out of a Dokin's grip and just starts running towards one tree on the edge of the forest. And the moment she gets there, you see her just spinning like the shittiest web you've ever seen.
Tolkien.
Yeah, his eyes
Why'd
go
you
wide.
let him go?
Yeah, his eyes go wide. He'll look back. Eyes wide. She's very strong. You might not. You would know that. You would know that.
Oh, I'm gonna.
All right,
I'm
come
gonna
help
go
me.
over- Yeah. We'll go over to the street.
In the distance, like, oh, don't worry there, sweetie pie. I'll be done in a second.
Yeah, Dalkin can't hear her, so he's concerned for her.
Ma, are you feeling okay?
Oh, it's the lady who I hate sometimes. I'm feeling really nice right
Oh,
now.
only sometimes.
And by gosh, are you the prettiest dang thing I've ever seen right
Oh,
now?
she's trying to be nice.
That's very nice of you, Ma. Tolkien's very
Why,
concerned about-
when'd you bring your triplets, sweeties?
They're always with me.
Oh, that's nice and lovely.
No, Tolkien is very concerned about you. You seem to be acting a bit strange.
Don't let her, it's all sort of, don't let that sweet pie worry about me. I'm just fine, dear.
Tolkien, she sounds like a southern grandma. Something.
What? So we're good?
She seems fine, but intoxicated.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of like got those vibes when she her hand in the coffee. Do you think she's gonna be okay though, right? Like, look at that web. That's such a.
He's gonna lean over to Essel. He's like,
That's not a very good web. Tina,
It's a pretty bad web.
that one, it needs a lot of work.
Probably just get blown away by the wind.
I'm kind of worried that a rough wind is gonna come in and just blow her right away. Ma, I love you. If you get, I'll be right here, okay?
Duncan's gonna sit down.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I love you too, that sweet pie. I'll be just as snug as a rug over here.
Yeah, Duncan's gonna sit under the tree.
She said she loves you too.
Aw, why don't you say, tell her, you say love her.
Oh.
SLR says she loves you, Ma.
I didn't quite catch that one right there. I did not.
Oh, she wants you to say it, I'm pretty sure.
Well, you don't know that, Dokin. You don't know
it's-
she said
Oh
that.
yeah,
Only
you're right.
you don't
Yeah.
know. You don't know that. Only
never-
Estelar is
yeah,
hearing
never
this.
mind
You're still just here.
Yeah.
Ma says
Just-
she loves me too.
I was gonna say you could just say to him.
Does Ma hear
Oh
that?
my god. Oh yeah, but she's still a little too
Oh,
preoccupied
okay.
at the moment.
Aw,
See?
see?
This is fun.
And you hated her. And see, look, now she likes you so much.
It's been we just needed to get to know each other a little bit, you know.
What did she think about? What did she think about the kids? Did she actually want to eat them when we first saw them?
Oh.
I was a little curious.
Ma, did you ever want to eat the kids?
Oh dear, I've on here a lot of people. Yes,
Did you actually? How many people that we met have you wanted to eat?
about a couple.
A couple.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry, it's fine, dear.
See, she didn't do it, and that's what matters.
At this point, Vashana, who's been sitting inside just waiting for them to come back, comes out and is like, "Is everything alright?"
Yeah,
Everything is fine.
Yeah, they're like 100 feet away at like a tree on like the edge of town. Or just and just watching Ma just make like a really bad web.
It's not even sticking to itself. It's all loose in the tree.
Do you need a hand or are you good?
Esther says that we're fine, so
We're doing all right.
I think we're doing okay. Are you doing okay? How's
Just worried about you is all.
Actually, how's Hank? I assume he's already had a bit of Daddy's juice.
Yeah, he's also like
He's neck
full-
deep. He's
what
neck
are they,
deep in Daddy's juice.
He's having a good time in there.
He's already had a few glasses, and I think he's 7 waffles deep.
Oh,
Waffles.
Waffles.
7 waffles deep.
Good old waffles.
A lot of waffles.
That's a good.
Did you try the waffles?
I did. They taste the same as the pancakes, only a little bit crunchier.
Fucking wake her up, then you can put it back to sleep.
Hey, Chase's mom.
All right then.
Oh.
Too many,
Close my door, please.
too many waffles.
Too many waffles.
Too many waffles.
Mhm.
Too many waffles.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And Vashana's just like, okay, as long as everything's alright.
We'll be back momentarily. Or
What? That doesn't look like coffee. Did Ma get in the rum?
no, no,
Makes sense.
I think it was coffee. Right, Mom? Actually, don't say that word. You might excite her.
Ma, did you drink the coffee?
No, don't. I tell her don't. Don't encourage her.
We'll go ahead and move on from there.
Oh no! I wanted to know what Vashana, damn it. I was trying to, in character, figure out that Estelar was talking to Ma and be like, oh,
Oh,
talking with
okay.
Ma. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not trying to drag this bit out for no good reason.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, it's like, whoo, I don't know. I don't know what that stuff was, but boy, do I want more of it.
And Vashana, seeing this, are you talking with Ma, Estelar?
I am. That's so strange.
No, I'm just kind of
Yes,
curious because
actually.
I've talked to her too, except in her mind, and all I get is,
Oh, you had noise pressure on, so we didn't hear it.
all I get is. So, I'm curious. What does she think of me?
Hey, Mom, what do you think of that one over there? I don't know. I'll kind of motion towards Vashana.
And she's like, that bitch.
Oh, this one.
Oh my god. This is about to be amazing.
And then
I'm
Hank
so
comes
happy.
out, and we ask her what she thinks about the snack.
Yeah, I was actually gonna come out and be all like.
So you
"Yum,
ask, so you ask Ma that, and she looks and she kind of like hangs upside down from the web she's on. It's like, that's the cute little girl with the purple man flowing behind her.
What?
You can see him,
Oh, he's right as rain right there.
but
What?
what is he like?
Vishana,
He doesn't talk. He doesn't talk much.
Vishana's like, what's she saying?
She said that she's alright.
Wow. Spider to common must be a lot of words.
I mean, you could probably insight.
I'll come out and
Vishana still doesn't really trust us to learn, so.
Esther, go ahead and roll a deception check.
Oh, my best.
It's your best stat.
Stat!
Oh!
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
it
it's
is your best stat!
Best stat.
Time to use your
Yeah,
second inspiration point.
Yeah, Vishana. Eslar seems. It seems like whatever was being said probably much amounted to just, you're all right.
Hmm.
and then,
Strange.
oh, go ahead.
No, that's it. Did
okay.
Hank come out?
Yeah, Hank will come out and he'll say, "Are y'all done with are y'all done trying to hold back a bug?"
Oh, Hank! Estrela's currently speaking Spider.
What?
Would you like to get your fortune too?
I mean, he's had a little bit of drinks, and he's like, you know what? It couldn't hurt.
I'd like to know what do you think of the short man?
That one? Man, I've seen better temper than 3 cats in the bag together.
Oh. She said you're an angry man, Hank.
She said I'm an angry man. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
True.
me. That's true. That's true right there. And then, because I mean, he's had a little bit to drink. He's like, you know what? He's for some reason more negotiable. He's like, all right, I'll take that.
Tolkien's gonna ask Isaac, did Mom really say that he's angry? Also, does Mom really like Vishana? Is that true?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
she really was speaking a lot. Are you sure she didn't say something mean about her?
No. Nothing like that.
Vishana just goes, wow, wouldn't you know, Keel? She actually does like us.
Yes.
Tolkien's gonna inside
Oh,
Esor because that's his spider.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's sitting right there. You heard a lot of his. I mean, it is my best stat, so it's not like you're. I mean, again.
I mean, unless you want to actively roll deception, unless you think you rolled insight high enough. Well,
You gotta get an 18 or 19, I believe.
I don't think that I can, but I'll try anyway. No.
you've been doing a lot better on charisma checks than you've normally done.
Normally, yeah. It's good.
Yeah, Tolkien will kind of like fold his arms and be like, okay, what'd she say? He's gonna like tell her to lean in close. I can handle it.
She could see the whatever it is that Vishana talks to.
Oh, that person
That's
inside
it.
her head?
Yeah, that's why.
Wait, you mean the actual? Wait, no. You mean Keel, the guy?
Yeah. He said he's purple.
Purple?
I don't know.
That's a good color.
You have to pick a color.
If I had to pick a color, I wouldn't pick purple. I mean, come on, I'm not insane.
It's a little bit strange that I think that she can see the
I
dog.
don't know what.
But-
I think she might have had too much. Or
That's possible. She did say that she also saw 3 of me, so so maybe she'll die.
Mhm.
Maybe she's just seeing things.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll keep this between us for now.
Okay.
All right, you can go back in. Make sure she doesn't eat nobody.
Is it Tolkien? Do make sure she doesn't eat the people.
Tolkien's eyes are closing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm falling asleep.
Dolkeen literally woke up a half hour ago, going back to sleep.
Going back to sleep. Good night, guy.
Alright, good night, boys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, that's the bit I wanted to do. Oh, Isaiah, that's Pog.
That was pretty good.
I have had Ma's voice and personality down, and I was just waiting if
For-
Eslar ever used speak with animals to talk to her.
Someone ever be able to communicate with her.
I was waiting because I'm like, this spider's got a southern accent.
Man, that. Oh, now I have so many questions. First off,
Eh,
what the fuck?
how she can
Yeah.
how she can see the dream spirit?
Well, yeah, and second, why talking in her head doesn't work, but talking to her out loud works?
Well, speak with
Well,
animals
'cause
is
she
a little bit
doesn't-
different than like.
Oh, yeah, that's
she-
true.
She doesn't know any languages.
That's true.
But speak with animals is a little different.
That's fucking fascinating. Holy shit.
You just gotta teach her common. Get on it, Dolkeen.
Teacher Coleman.
Just get the fourth. Just get a 5th level spell for awaken, and get like a thing for like 1,000. Get a ruby for 1,000 gold pieces, and then boom, you're good.
Oh,
Or you,
fuck.
or just spend literal years just teaching Ma to speak common.
I don't think it works like that.
It could eventually. If you tried hard enough.
If I loved her enough. I'm gonna go to the
Alrighty.
fucking restroom because it's hot in here.
Alrighty. Well, you guys all have fun and merriment for the rest of the day. And depending on if there's anything you want to do, unless if you guys did you guys want to head out today, or did you want to leave like later? Did you want to stay in the town for any reason, or
We paid
mean,
the
I was-
debt off, right?
not yet?
Not yet.
We need to. I was
Yeah,
good with
we-
leaving.
Yeah, I'm
like
fine
as
with
soon
leaving
as
in
we're ready.
mid-afternoon, like mid-afternoon.
All right. Yeah. So, once you guys do eventually get ready to leave, Brandon will be fine to catch up with small stuff. So you guys spend the rest of the day just inside the manor, just talking up some locals who start asking you questions. Asking who you are, where you came from. How'd you get so skilled at what you're doing? Where'd you learn your magic? Yada yada yada. Just a bunch of people who seem to be very interested in a bunch of just heroes they never heard of before, who suddenly just came in and rescued one of their own. But yeah, and Joel definitely seems a lot better, especially because he did see the doctor that was here and helped fix up his broken arm. And Alexander and Joseph also do come and see you guys as well. Alexander, well, he can't really come to see you, but Joseph comes to grab all you guys, and he equally has just like a little bit of a makeshift cast on his right arm that was a little broken and was healed up, and brings you up to his brother and Alexander, who's very fucked up. His entire right side of his body is kind of bandaged up. He's got very bad burn wounds underneath his
Understandable.
bandages, yeah. But he does also express his thanks and is very thankful to all of you as well. And and Joseph very exuberantly asks all of you to come back again.
Mushara just kind of ruffles his hair and goes, "Of course."
I'll be waiting, and I'll make sure Rakshu and Vishna are here so you can say hi to them too.
That would be lovely.
I think they really like you guys.
Good.
I really
And-
like that too.
And I think the village is a little bit more open to them after my story. She kind of winks.
Maybe I'll have to find them again to try and get them over here. But I hope they will. I think the village will like them too.
And she'll ruffle his hair again and then head out.
Yeah, and he despite having a slightly bruised up and banged up arm, he goes out and starts playing with a bunch of the kids outside.
I'm back.
Yeah, and by mid afternoon, you guys pack up your items, get settled down, and John ends up bringing a horse and a single cart that looks big enough to fit 4 people inside of it, and brings it to all of you. And he just gives a slight pat to the horse, and it's like, all right, well, wasn't so keen on parting with one of my horses, but I've got another one, and I'm sure Joel can pull a few strings to get me a new one. And he's like, yes, I can. Half price though. I'm not going any lower than that. Fine. All right, well. Here's your horse and carts. You should be able to get to town, to the city, a bit quicker than how you got here. And that surprise I was telling you all about.
Yes, what is it? I've been in anticipation all morning.
Well, it's a bit of an heirloom, actually. I used to be an adventurer myself back in the day.
Before you took an arrow to the knee.
I will
And
smite.
Vishana-
I will smite you where you stand.
Vishana points to her ring finger.
Is that what do you call it? That it's called getting engaged here.
No, it's an expression. It symbolized getting married because you go down on one knee and propose. I didn't mean you actually took an arrow in the knee. Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyways, I'm not letting you have that one, Matt. Fuck you. But just like, I used to be an adventurer back in the day, though not a very good or experienced one. But I can hold a sword of my own, and I was holding this for one of my boys who might want to take adventuring. But Alexander seems to be enjoying more helping around the manor and hunting around here, and Joseph seems to spend a lot of time within the woods, so maybe he might have looks over to you as well as like, I don't know, might have some druid tendencies in him. Maybe a nature boy. But I was holding on to this just for an occasion, and I'm not making much use out of it, and I won't want to sell it either. That would be a disgrace on it. So hopefully it will come to one of you very, very useful. And he pulls out a locked box, and when he does, he unlocks it. Then he pulls out a wrapped up sword inside of a cloth. And as he unwraps it, you see a golden sword before you. You see a golden sword before you. It's a long sword, and it's got a black leather grip with a pommel with a red jewel at the end of it, and you also see a red jewel in the guard of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And as you look at it, the sword is very nice, very beautiful as well, and seems to have an odd glow to it as well. If anyone wants to go ahead and do a Arcana check.
Sure.
Oh boy, it's my best stat.
My actual best.
Nah,
stat.
I've been rolling too good. This is my worst stat. I mean, what did I say?
Okay, well, you guys actually didn't get to the DC I had planned to that.
What?
You mean Hank's +1?
Yeah,
to
how
help
did Hank's
him?
+1 not do it
Because
for him?
this is a bit of a higher rated magic item.
Angie?
I'll roll for her. Yeah, but
Oh my god.
Oh!
she knows exactly what that is.
Excalibur.
The moment he pulls that out, her jaw kind of drops low. It's like, is that it's like, oh, you know it, lass. And as he holds out the sword, he says, "Ignite!" And then it lights on fire.
Fog.
What he has in his hand is a flame tongue longsword.
Oh.
That's a very good name.
The thing I like the most is us telling him no and telling him to give it to Joel when he's older. So that him and his two, I can drop my goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So that him and the two Winterwolves can have epic quests with him riding on the back of Winterwolves with his giant flame sword. I don't know if Dolkeen.
You mean to Jonathan?
No, Joseph.
Not
Joseph?
Joseph.
Sorry, Joseph.
Joseph. Yeah, Joseph, not
Yeah.
Joel.
Yeah, sorry. The thought of Joseph riding the two badass Winterwolves with a flame sword as he fucking takes names.
Well, he doesn't know. Well, he doesn't know about the Winterwolves.
I
so-
know.
But yep. And the sword ignites on fire, and he swings it side to side, and you can see as the flames just sort of dance and flow behind the blade. And then he says, "Ignite!" And the flames dissipate and go away, and then he just wraps it back up and walks over to all of you and hands it to whoever would be wanting to grab it first.
Probably me.
It's a long sword, so
I know I wouldn't want to use it.
Oh,
But
but Dolkeen
it
can
would
use it.
probably go to Dolkeen or Estelar. Probably Estelar
don't-
since she's fire.
I don't think I can use a long sword
Wait,
though.
what is a long sword? Is it a...
It's a strength based.
I mean, I am the strength boy, but if Estelar wants it...
I mean, it's Pog, but I doubt that I would be any good with it.
Okay, well, how about I make it a little better for all of you? A short sword.
There, now the Dex boy can use it.
I already have it. I already have a short sword.
This one's a flaming.
This is a
short sword.
flame
This is a
tongue,
flame tongue
short
short
sword.
Oh, there's a flame tongue short.
It,
Okay.
I mean,
it is
That's the
magical.
thing. Did you not listen to what I just explained about the sword?
I
mean-
only thought it was a long. I only
What?
thought it was just a long sword.
Yeah, but
Why not
I
just
literally
get a
said
long
it
sword
ignites.
and
I
give it-
literally said it ignites into flames,
That's
and I just posted what it does in the chat.
no, but I thought that was just
Yeah.
the long sword.
No,
Yeah,
now
he
he's made
said-
it a short sword. He's used
Well,
the power of God in anime.
because I just literally thought, oh right, only one person in the party can use it. I thought, okay,
Yeah.
well, short sword.
I'm the only one with strength.
I mean,
Well, I mean, why
that's-
not keep it a short sword and then give it to Dolkeen? Because Dolkeen is.
What?
Tolkien's Dex based.
Hmm? Dolkeen's what, Crystal?
Uh,
What is Dolkeen?
He's Dex based.
Hmm?
He can use it.
He's bad.
bad.
Take that back.
I mean, I'm just saying, this will give you extra fire damage, and it also is it lights, so you can see if it's dark.
If Hank does not want it, I will take it.
I mean,
Dolkeen would be very happy to have it.
it would be very pog, but I genuinely think Dolkeen would want it more than I would. Because I
I'm
mean,
just,
I already
I'm just
have
gonna
a short-
throw this out here. Tolkien has spells and the ability to make his stuff magical. Hank does not.
He also has like nothing good.
He has fog cloud.
This fog cloud.
He has fog cloud.
You could say spells, but like he
has
has
fog cloud.
terrible spells.
In my personal
And-
opinion, we should give the weapon that is magical, the first one to the rogue, as the rogue will most often be doing the most damage. And if we encounter something that is resistant to non-magical damage, it is best to have the thing that is doing the most damage have said magical weapon.
Yeah, but that's fucking
Well-
metagaming,
well,
and you're a
the rogue-
sheep, and you're a sheep.
The rogue
Okay,
wants to be
yeah,
a cool
Okay,
dude.
well, if you don't want, I can keep it a long sword, and we can give it to Dolkin.
Also,
Alright.
I don't have +5 anything, and Dolkeen does.
I don't have
but
+5 anything either.
Oh, you don't? Oh, I
No.
thought you had +5 like Dex or something.
No.
Never mind.
I mean, a short sword you can use either strength or dexterity.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your Dex? +4?
No, it's a 2.
What?
Use a strength ranger.
What's your
I,
strength?
I
Plus
love,
4.
Oh.
I love Chase's what?
So you can have it, I don't
Alright,
care.
well,
Yeah, have Hank take it.
Does deal 2d6. That's pretty pog.
That is very pog.
Yeah.
But I tend to
Just take
try
it.
to keep... Alright, be a bitch.
Okay, Chase. The question is, do you want it or not?
I just feel like my
That just
short-
answer the question. Yes or no?
Okay.
I mean,
No,
I'll take it if
Chase.
you don't want it. Give me the
No.
short sword.
Okay, Esler took it.
No. Do you want the? Would you like the short sword, Eslar?
If Hank's not gonna take it, I will take it.
Are you able to use short swords?
It should be able
What are
to.
they? Simple weapons?
I mean, if it's a simple weapon, I can use it.
It's a short sword is a martial weapon.
Is it really? I thought a short sword was it. Oh, in that case, I can't use
Well,
it.
guess who can still use it?
Yeah, it's either Hank or Dolkin. And if it's a short sword, Hank and Dolkin. If it's a long sword, Dolkin.
We'll keep it. We'll keep it a short sword. But if you don't want it, he will hand it. He'll hand it to you, Dolkin.
Okay, Dolkin, you know, he's not the first to grab something. He wants everyone else to have theirs first. You know, it's growing up with siblings. You always gotta let the older ones, you know, take what they want first. And
Yeah.
he will take it, and he will like kind of bow his head a little bit, and he'll lean in and he'll give John Elton a big hug.
Yeah, the moment you give him a hug, he's like, "Oh, now that's sweet," and then he just gives you a big old bear hug, and actually, surprisingly, just wraps his arms around you and actually just like lifts you up.
Oh, I'm not even gonna fight it.
Yeah, and then he's like, and then he sets it down. And it's like, "Oh, now that I've given one of you a hug, I have to get the rest of you a hug."
That
And
is
he
true.
immediately starts walking towards the rest of you to give you hugs.
I'm gonna pick him up when I hug him.
Right, roll strength check.
Oh, you fucking got it. Fuck.
Oh fuck.
Audible fuck.
Yeah, he definitely beats you out as you try to pick him up. He lifts you up effortlessly and just like kind of like crush it. Yeah, just gives you a little tight squeeze. Like, thank you so much, and you're all welcome back here anytime. And then you'll go, and then you'll go over to you, Hank, next, and just reach down and just kind of just lean down and just squeeze you real tight. Give it, and actually no. Well, what he'll do is he'll hold out his hand instead for like the manly handshake and pull you in.
Yeah, I will like get a good firm grip on his hand for a manly handshake.
Yeah, he'll give you the predator handshake and pull you in.
Oh yeah, with Hank's pythons.
Yep. Yep. And then to Angelina and Vashana. He will not be like very rough like he was with everyone else. He'll very gingerly give both Angelina and Vashana a very light, nice hug.
Yeah, Vishana will give him a tight squeeze and just a peck on the cheek.
Oh, Aria, sweetheart, don't let me wife catch you doing that.
It meant nothing.
I'm not the one you need to persuade.
You need the
He has a smile on his face, and then it drops like, I'm seriously, lass, you be careful how you do that around here. I love the woman to death, but she's scary.
I figured it took a strong woman to be able to wife you up.
Indeed, the dude. He just kind of goes over to Angelina and he gives her a hug, and she hugs him back and just thanks him. And then going up to Joel and the kids, he gives Joel a very like brotherly hug and some pats on the back. He's like, "All right, well, I thank all of you again, and Mr. Minotaur man, Dolkin,
Oh, what's the? Is the damage also just 2d6?
It's 2d6x. No, it is just regular short sword damage, and then it
Oh.
also does an extra 2d6 fire
I'm gonna look
damage.
up what short sword does.
Short sword is 1d6.
Okay.
Plus,
thank you.
plus whatever modifier you're using.
Yeah, and then he was like, well,
And it's piercing. Or wait, maybe it's slash.
it's
It is
piercing.
piercing.
Oh, okay.
I hope that weapon treats you well, and I hope you treat it well as well.
Well,
Well.
I'm typing all this up and I'm banning. I had to ban like 5 more hosses.
Oh my
Well,
Oh shit! That many more hosses
Yep.
joined?
Also, yeah, I think the thing is like has like just happened because I just saw in
Yeah,
like
it-
another.
It's literally like within the last 2 days has been happening.
Yeah,
Don't worry, they've all been purged. So
that's good. Yeah, he's like, I hope that weapon treats you well, and I hope you treat it right.
Oh,
That's,
yeah,
it's,
I definitely will.
It's a weapon that used to belong to my. Not sure how many great grandfathers.
looks like an
It
important
hasn't.
weapon.
It has not seen much use in the last few years. So, hope it treats you well.
roll it just
Should
not
go-
right. There you go.
It should go to a fine warrior such as yourself.
You know what? Definitely he feels very like honored to have this, and he's gonna look to everyone and he's gonna turn to the man and be like, "Give me a minute. I gotta ask my companion something, if you don't mind."
Of course.
He's gonna turn and he's gonna like get everyone and like put him in like a group huddle.
Yes, Dolkin, what is it?
You think we should tell him about Joseph and the Winterwolves?
Yes,
I was-
actually.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I was going to leave.
No.
But if
I
she
got
thinks
this.
that she wants to,
Yeah.
Dolkin, maybe I should do it.
No. He gave me the
No,
sword.
Dolkin,
Gonna walk back
please
over.
let me. Dolkin, please.
I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine, Bashan.
You could be my backup. Be my hype
Fine.
man.
I will not be your hype man.
And Tolkien's gonna walk back over and with the sword like with the sword like drawn, and he'll put it back in the case and he'll close it up, and then he'll turn towards Mr. John Elton and be like, "Mr. John Elton, I appreciate what you're trying to do for all of us. Your son, the young Joseph, he has a very bright future ahead of him, and where he's going, he's gonna need something like this. When we went to go save your son from the Krampus, he talked to us about making friends with 2 still living winter wolves, and they want nothing.
Vishana, as he's saying that, Vishana piped up. The creatures from my story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those ones. Their names are Vrishna.
Risa.
God damn, I always get their names mixed up.
Rakshu and Vishna.
Rakshu-
Yeah, their names are Rakshu and Vrishna, and
Vishna.
Ishna.
and Rakshu and Vishnu. Honestly, like they want what's best for that boy, and they really want to help him. I imagine one of these days when they decide that they want to go and leave, he's gonna want to go with them, sir. And well, this sword seems like it's pretty good at lighting up the way for where people are meant to go. You said it could, and for a future that should be as bright as his. I would hate to see him not be able to find his way. And imagine how cool it'd be for your son, as he's traveling with 2 awesome winter wolves, to have a flaming sword by his side as he's trudging his own path.
Doken, just go ahead and roll me just a general charisma check.
Okay. Maybe I should have had Bashan do this.
no, I believe.
The charisma? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Okay, and next I want you to also roll me an insight check after that.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh! Oh!
19.
I'm pretty good.
So as you start talking, you actually see John looking at you, and there's very much a very look of surprise in his eyes
Mm-hmm.
as you're talking. And as you finish up, he kind of like puts his hand up to his very thick beard and starts rubbing it. And he whispers on his wrist like, So that's what the boy has been doing in the woods. Clever little devil that one is. You say winter wolves. I've heard. I feel like I've heard tales of these creatures before.
Vashana pipes up.
Yeah, he's gonna point to the
They're from the time of the giants. They are big white wolves.
Oh,
They're actually very friendly. They speak our language in addition to another language that Estelar and Angelina could understand. I'm guessing it was giant.
they're from the age of the giant folk. That is.
Aye, they, as a matter of fact, witnessed the extinction of the giants.
You see him actually, like, his head goes down a little bit, and Dawkins, as you're closest, you see actually a smile crack on his face. He's like,
Good.
I guess. I suppose I'm a son pinged wrong. There might be a there might be a continuation in the family after all.
And so I'd hate for him to not have this cool sword.
And Vashana will go, It really should remain in the family. Especially since in maybe 5 or 6 years, little Jonathan will be out on his own adventuring, whether you like it or not.
With a cool sword.
Little Joseph is gonna turn into Big Joe.
Yeah, he looks up and he does very courteously take the box back and bow his head down. It's like, you all very much have very big hearts of gold, and I appreciate you telling me this. I don't know why Joseph would keep this away. 2 very big wolves? How fucking awesome is that?
Oh
They
god,
are
it was so
pretty
cool.
fucking
Oh, it was so
but
cool.
They are
I might need to give that boy a beating for not telling me.
they are very, very weary around humans.
Is that so?
During their time, we were responsible for many hardships they encountered.
By the way, while I was going to the restroom, did he pay us or no?
No.
His payment
No.
his payment was the sword.
Yeah, his payment was the sword.
Oh.
And
The sword
and travel
and
back home.
Horse and cart. Yeah, horse and cart.
Yeah, but he's like, well, I guess I'll have to try and give him a warm welcome back to us. Though if they're as reclusive around people as you say, if they round up to Joseph, that boy might have a big future ahead of him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
In
Well.
addition, they are open to the idea of meeting you. Just give it some time.
Well, it seems you people have done a lot more than I would have ever thought. Well, I'm definitely going to be having some words with Joseph. You should not be keeping things from his parents, especially things as cool as that.
His daddy.
Don't tell him we told you. He'll never forgive us.
Actually, tell him Hank told you.
Yes, tell him Hank told you.
Yeah,
I got it. I got it. He gives a winks like, well, I don't want to be keeping you all on your way. You only got to still a bit travel home. What? Oh, thank you. And you are all welcome in Elton Village whenever you like. And if ever you feel like vacationing here, I'll give you a discount.
So
generous.
does that
Thank you.
I might bring my parents here one day.
Good. I would love to meet your parents.
They're gnomes, so I hope that's not weird.
He looks at you, looks you up and down, and then the same look that other people have given you before, just like, oh,
What?
that poor, your poor mother. Just that same look everyone has given you every
Mhm.
time you've told me your parents have gnomes. and then just that howl look. He's like, not going to ask questions, but I would love to meet him.
Yeah,
And
he does.
Vishana-
He dusts off his hands like, well, done thinking
Yeah,
about
Vish-
that.
No.
And Vishana goes, and my mother's an elf.
Oh, really? You don't have the pointy ears, though. Oh, I guess.
I'm not an elf.
And,
Oh, you are. You still have the pointy ears, you're not the half elf?
No, I have no elf blood in me.
Wait, what? You've no elf blood in you. How are you an elf?
I've just been that. I won't ask questions. But
It's like how Dolkeen is a minotaur.
then he's like, I won't ask questions. But if your families are as lovely as you are, I'm sure I'd love to meet them. Well, you all go have yourself a fine, bright future ahead of you.
Can I just interject a moment?
No.
Oh. Well,
Come
then.
on.
Oh,
Come on, Hank.
Well,
Alright.
yes. What can I do for you?
And Vishana just goes, Hank, I told you, it would be rude for us to ask for that much money.
Ask about the cock size, Hank.
I'm not saying that much money. All I'm asking is a little bit. We got a debt to pay off.
I'm well aware, but
It don't seem like
7,000 gold pieces was way
Whoa.
too much.
7,000. Where did you get that number?
That's what we were discussing last night.
It was
Hank.
10,000.
20,000 gold.
Yeah, we're gonna grab Hank.
10,000.
We're gonna grab Hank.
And Vishana just goes,
Yeah.
and I told you a respectable 1,000 was more appropriate, but I felt rude asking him.
Now, sir. I don't mean to be ungrateful. I'm like really. All right, go ahead.
Joel actually steps forward and puts a hand on John's shoulder. As you guys start talking about that much money, then he's a pretty wealthy man, but he starts sweating a little bit. It's just like, he's like, don't worry about that, John. I'll take care of that. But you've done more than enough, and I think at least, well, with you wanting to part with something that expensive, I think it speaks louder than money ever could. It's like, I appreciate that, Joel. But I'll send you a package. I'll send you a package of what I can rummage around. How's that sound?
Just send it to the Mages College. I'll receive it there.
Sounds good. Well, you all be on your way, and I hope you have safe travels.
Thank you once again so much for your gracious gifts.
And then he walks back over to, and then he makes his way back to the manor. And as he's walking, he's like, "Joseph, we have words to be spoken."
As he's walking away and Dolkin's walking to the cart, Dolkin's gonna turn to everybody and be like, "That was such
It was.
a."
It is a shame I don't know how to use a sword.
Oh, well, I did. I just, it took really all of my being not to just be like, it is a cool sword and take it.
Yes, I am so proud of you, Dolkin. Even though I was going to do the same thing had you not have done it. But
Yeah, Angeline actually walks up to you, Dolkin, and she puts a hand on your shoulder and gives you a smile. And she's like, "That was probably one of the most noblest things I've ever seen, Dolkin. I'm really proud of you."
Thank you, Angel. Coming from you, I don't know why, but that means a lot.
Oh well, no. Oh, now you're making me feel really good. She gives you a light push.
Yeah, Dolkin will smile and then give her a push back.
except it's not a light, but
Yeah, Dolkin gives her a push.
It's oh my god, oh it's the fucking oh yeah, that happens in Shrek, doesn't it, with Shrek and Fiona?
yeah.
Like she pushes him and then he pushes her back and then he does it again, and then she just fucking yeets her into the floor. I feel like that's what happens with
Alright, I'm
Angelina.
gonna roll Can I roll something? Do you want me to roll something for the bit? Let's see if it
You know what?
happens.
Sure, why not? Roll a strength check, and she'll roll a strength check, and we'll see like what the difference between the two is.
All right. Generals.
Yeah, guys.
Oh!
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 She rolled in that one too.
We both limply like try to push each other and we fall onto each other.
And then they both fall.
Yeah, you fall, and then Angelina falls on top of you,
They-
or it's like
they
her
both-
butt lands on your chest.
They both are trying so hard in this arm wrestling competition, and they both pull arm muscles.
We both fail.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
but Angelina just starts giggling to herself a little bit and stands up and helps you back up. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, enough playing around. Let's go home.
Yeah, he'll stand back up and then look over to the tree that he sees Ma still in, and he'll give like pats on the knee, like
She would have wore down by
Oh,
now.
okay.
She's more just kind of like resting like on top of a roof, and she seems for some reason very tired.
yeah, he'll give
Like when you call her down, she seems very sluggish. She's like, oh.
Yeah, he'll pick her up and he'll hold her in his arms and he'll be like, oh, okay.
Yep. And then Joel climbs up onto the back of the horse and has his two kids on the back with him as well. And he's like, "All right, everyone, start getting on. Let's head home."
Yeah, Dalkin will climb in.
Yeah, I'll also climb in.
Yeah,
Will not
Vashana,
climb in.
He's gonna turn into a
will
horse.
No, I'll climb.
Vashana will hop on her broom and just sort of float above the cart.
Yeah, and Angelina will climb in the cart too. And then he'll give a quick whip of the reins, and the horse starts moving forward. And as you guys start leaving Elton Village, as you get about a good half a mile outside the village, you hear rustling in the trees to your left on the side of the road. And as you peer in, you definitely see the two visages of two very large winter wolves, staring at you, just watching you leave.
Give them a wave.
Vashana will just wave from on top of her broom.
Yep, and as you do, they both go back into the woods and let out a loud howl as they start galloping off deeper into the woods. And as you guys start making your way finally back to Nazril, go ahead and call the session there.
Nice.
Alrighty. Hope you guys had fun with a much more chill session.
That was
Yeah.
indeed very pog.
We got
Sorry.
to learn that Ma can see dead people.
Yep.
Ma can see dream spirits.
I see dead people.
I see dead people, you know?
I see dream spirits.
Is that what he is? He's a dream spirit.
Yes,
Yep.
he is a dream spirit.
Also, I don't know if you guys.
He is a spirit that comes from the
The plane of dreams.
What used to be the plane of dreams, which is now kind of intertwined with the material plane.
Isaiah, I don't know if have you been having a problem with 5e tools, Isaiah?
Yes, it got nuked.
Ah,
Yeah, 5e Tools was nuked.
There's the-
However-
Wizards.
there's the mirror of it in case you need the mirror.
Oh, yep. No, I have the mirror.
Okay, just making sure.
I've been using the mirror.
That's a big set. I didn't even know there was a mirror.
I can.
I
Yo.
just own the compendiums on Roll20, so I don't worry about it.
Oh, there's the mirror.
Why did they nuke it?
Wizards was cracking down on their copyright.
Fuck wizards, bro.
Fucking Wizards of the Coast. What do they want you to buy all of their like 40 fucking books that they've released?
Yes.
Listen to your
Yeah.
motherfucker. Konami tried to kill fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Online Yu-Gi-Oh! And look what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't
What's
nobody.
up?
Well, Duel Links turned into,
Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
and then YGO Pro turned into YGO Pro 2. You won't kill this shit. There will just be more fan websites, you fucking pricks.
Yep.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
But
There's just the D&D wiki. You know.
Might have gone a little into the lore with the wolves, but
What I wanted.
Who doesn't enjoy a little bit of a lore dump?
That's the whole reason I'm here. I'm not here for combat.
Sorry about that voice.
I like a little lore dump every now and then.
Thank you, Brandon.
I only want. I only want. I want.
I only want lore dumps.
Yeah, I just.
there we go.
I only want
Not
dump
picking
lore.
up anything. Yep. No, but yeah, no. The way I was thinking of giant